you, folks. We're doing some silliness today. I was feeling like playing a little bit more Path of Exile 2. But I didn't want to go and step on our scheduled Wildermyth stream. I'm just deciding I'm going to start this a little early, and then we hit the normal stream time. We'll switch over to Wildermyth. You know, some nice relaxing game of getting my butt kicked by some big old bosses over here. Oh, I should, sorry, I should have in the title what build we're doing. Lightning Sork. I guess I'll just call it. Boom. And then over here. Lightning Sork. There we are. Something kind of like that, I think. There we are. Let's get to the adjust. We're going to be a little casual on our start here. It's kind of getting in my eye line in a way that I don't normally like. All right, we'll go with something like that, I think, maybe. That should be fine. Enough for life for me to defeat the last boss in Act 1. Reichland Raider. We actually did have some difficulty with that ourselves. We farmed a little bit more and took another crack at it. One of the big things that was screwing us, and it's probably, you know, I don't know, there was also lack of, like, DPS, I'm sure, but it's hard to get gear in Path of Exile 2. There's a fair number of complaints going on for that. But one of the things was just the timing of the, like, you know, the minion wave? You say Act 1 end boss summons, like, the fog in, and then you're in a small circle, and you're getting attacked by lots of little critters. There was, and then when he gets really low in health, he switches to, like, I was calling it, like, these blood daggers that were coming out of the ground. Well, when the two of them were happening at the same time, it's kicking my butt. But when, why does it say? Town portal. What? It wasn't there. Okay. Anyway, graphically weird. Apparently, we're still on the WSD mode, which I'm going to switch back to just clicking because that is my preference. Anyway. And then when we did it again, and when we came back to it with more gear, and probably just changed the timing of the damage I was doing versus the timing of the minion waves, or however that worked. So then it didn't happen at the same time, and it was a much easier win. So who knows these things? I am currently level 18. What a perfect level to be at. So we just entered Act 2. We're level 18. I mean, no, not M. Oh my God. Why that screen so slow? That one and the world map. Like, give me a break. So yeah, we basically just entered Act 2. We walked out of the starter town maybe, and we're here. Apparently I have a passive skill point to spend. Okay, we did go and pick up our Spiral into Mania, which is great. We were probably going to start focusing on maybe some crit. Now, I did do some looking up, and I can't tell. It's not... There's no built-in little encyclopedia in here yet, and of course we don't have like the wiki info and things for this game yet. I'm not sure that shock gets applied on crits in PoE 2. It feels like shock, and I think a lot of the elements, I think, might just get applied based on the damage that gets hit, like the damage size. The damage that gets inflicted on an enemy determines the chance of getting a shock, and that may be all. I don't know. I mean, critting certainly will do more damage, will do that, but I don't know if a crit automatically applies shock or not in PoE 2, which is a little annoying. Oh, Reiklander. Well, that's unfortunate with the ads. I forgot. Normally I do the 10-minute pre-stream and then you get the ad block over there. I will say this. We've got... I'm streaming both Twitch and YouTube right now. You could open both and then just switch what tab is active based on the commercials that are playing on both systems. There's a way to dodge things. I'm just saying, it's entirely conceivable you could do something like that. So yeah, so sorry, Reiklander, you missed the what I said. The Act 1 end boss was really challenging. We lost a few times. I went out, did a little bit more farming, gained an extra level or two, tweaked a little bit of gear, things came back in, and the big thing was just I think because of the rate of the damage I was doing, it broke the sync of the end phase of the Act 1 boss where he like stabs out of the ground with the bloody dagger looking things was happening at the same time as one of his minion waves, which was killing us. And then when I went back and it was just slightly out of sequence, and it was fine, easy peasy. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, I don't know if crit guarantees application of a shock right now. I'm thinking what we might do is just go down this elemental damage branch. I'm going to take this first pip as is, but then the one that's specific to lightning, I'm going to make sure it's linked to a weapon set. But for now, we'll just take the 8% increased elemental damage node, and that's going to be that. Looks like Baldur's Gate 1 is one of the free Amazon Prime gaming games. That's fun. Oh, that is cool. I mean, Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition is pretty cheap and comes on sale a lot. So we're going with, I mean, we've got a cold ability, we've got a fire ability here in case we run into someone who's resistant, but mostly we're just trying to lightning the crap out of anything and do that theme. So again, it's currently 20 to 1, so we're going to play this for about an hour and 20 minutes, and then we'll switch over to Wildermyth, which is our scheduled game for today. Where the hell am I supposed to go here? Oh, I guess just up that way. Was this a thing? What is this thing that's showing up on the map? Just random dead guy. All right. I don't know. I guess we'll go this way. Crit does not guarantee ailments in Podu. Okay. I mean, Thundersocks, it would be great if we had a reference for that. It's certainly my impression, but I'm having a hard time finding explicit confirmation. O2wiki.net. Okay, and do they have a source? Like a forum post or something? I mean, they probably are writing things that make sense. But I was noticing like tons of articles about it when I was Googling around it, and a lot of it just felt like it was AI written nonsense, and it's like, well, and from what state of development? Because part of the issue with the news about Path of Exile 2 is a bunch of it changed from like initial announcement to now. But I suspect it's right. Which does mean the chance to shock stat is much more valuable all of a sudden, since that's the only way to do it. I mean, scaling your damage up seems to also be a way to do it. Oh, am I full? Oh, I should probably go to town or something. Oh yeah, I never cleared my inventory after we played. It's all stuff I'd probably be looking to sell. I guess I can do this and still pick this up, and we're going to see what we can do with these flasks. Kill the boss here. Now go back to town. Sorry for spam. Oh! Okay. So I don't need to be in the zone at all, is what you're saying. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Plus, I should go sell anyway, as it turns out. So, and someone told me you can control click on the hooded one to ID, saves you a click, although he still pops up as chat, which is a whole thing. I don't think I'm going to be wearing Gloom form, so I'm just going to go and stash it. And we're going to stash these flasks that we may... There we go. And then gear-wise, I think we're going to be doing a bunch of selling. Who can I sell to? Zarka, are you a selling person and a disenchant person? Okay, I'm still thinking we're mostly going to sell for a little bit now to get a gold reserve, because we might still be having to buy/gamble for some rings. Level 5 Power Siphon, I don't think I want that. +1 leveled all cold spells. I mean, that is really quite good, but we're not building that, and I'm not going to store this up. So I'm just going to trash this. Nope. 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 Actually might be worth saving for someone. Level 5 skeletal minion, giving them extra attack and life regen. So I might try my hand at minions, although they sound like they've been pretty badly nerfed. Yeah, just sell that. And then this ring. Oh man! This is what we needed for the freaking boss fight! I needed cold resistance. Look at that maximum life. Nothing else. Actually, it's got double cold resistance. Like, none of the rest matters at all. It's great. Extra rarity? Sure, fine. Yeah, mana, sure, it's fine. It doesn't do much. A bunch of resistance and life is amazeballs. This ring here doesn't do really anything for us. Well, this one I would propose does even less for us. So we're going to throw that in. I think I'm going to sell this ring. All right. That's really good, considering how hard loot is to come by in this game. So I'm just going to throw this into the so-called mega stash here. Okay. So do we have any idea where to go next? Do I have a quest? You have rescued the Ardura caravan and earned passage upon it. So is there a caravan around here? I don't think it's this way. I think this is the way I came into town. Let me check these other ways here.
The verdant land of 7 waters.
It's so weird to come in and not... Oh, this is the caravan here. All right. It was weird to have no quest markers, though. Like, no active quests at all? Bizarre. Bizarre. In Path of Exile, the classes are like, they just have one character for them, so they're gender locked.
Twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and
so is this the proper town for Act 2? This moving thing?
brought it here as part of some nefarious plan.
That's really cool.
I assume she has allies here. I must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
Yeah, a lot of ARPGs tend to have like just one character model for a class. That's fairly typical.
Thank you.
It's not, I'm not saying it's ideal. I'm saying it does come up a lot. Seek the Sekima of the Ardura. And then we got a waypoint here. Oh, there we go in the little caravan. Okay. That's kind of cool. Look at that. They're all just chained together.
The Sekima of the Ardura.
Hello.
I have heard of you, of course. But Zarka assures me you have almost served your time of banishment. Time will tell.
Swanky. Okay. Now I need to run like a Dark Sun campaign for my D&D group using this giant like caravan train.
So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid. And now we shall resume the hunt.
You've been waylaid by
We
enemies and
Marrakech
must
are
defend
honor
yourselves.
bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest. Fight to the last.
Ooh, a desert map. Wait, this is gonna move the caravan? Oh man! All right, that's legit very cool. And now we're stopped. Oh my god, they're being pulled by people. And we go it this way? Oh, that's really neat. That's so different.
The Halani gates have been closed? This has not happened for generations.
Speak, friend, and enter.
The gates are closed for the first time in 1,000 years. This can only be related to the beast. We should investigate the Faradan's camp in the halls of Mawdun and demand answers.
I'm sure they're all in a union. It's fine. Just don't ask, says bitter old guy. The people pulling things, yeah. Use the desert map to travel to somewhere else. Okay, I will do that. Dessert. Is it true? You guys cool? You're all... Oh my god! They're not like yoked or harnessed or whatever. It's stitched into the back, which is a stupid way of doing things. Like, what an inefficient way to get maximum pullage out of your people. What are they just... They're just piercings. Do I have an option of just walking instead of having this caravan move now? Look at this! Look at this art! Somewhat less than ethical. Okay, go to the Mawdun Quarry. Oh, down here. Yeah, I'm gonna feel bad whenever I go to a different area. Exactly, right? Man. They're all volunteers. Are they all zombies? Let's assume they're all zombies. These are not people. Still doesn't make sense to attach them to the caravan that way, though.
This night now grows warm.
Okay, at least we have a waypoint we can use to travel now. They signed the EULA without reading the whole thing? Like that South Park episode. Things are a lot more enjoyable now that we have Arc, but we could definitely use some extra beefiness still. Some extra deeps. Our defense have gotten a lot better in the last little bit. That ring especially. And of course we got a little bit more life and resistance before going back and fighting the boss, which I'm sure made a big difference. Bone Blast is a pretty good spell, but I'm not interested in it on this character. My witch had a comment like this would be more efficient if they're dead, so I assume they're alive. Damn! The witch does have the best lines in PO 1 as well. Just really great vibes. Some extra chain lightning going on here with my Orb of Storms. Forsaken Hulk. Don't smash. Thank you. Grants level 5 lightning bolt. Oh. What does lightning bolt do for us? I mean, we'd clearly have to enchant this, because especially since it's taking both things over here. That's very interesting. I don't think I can justify running it right now, not until we enchant the heck out of it. We'd lose some survivability. It would really depend on what this rolled. If this rolled, you know, +3 to all lightning spells, then be like, okay, well, clearly we're switching to that. We'll have to try to do a little bit of crafting in time and see how it do.
No mana.
Oh. Oh, siphons mana and deals lightning damage. Okay, I think I've got to stay outside of his radius. Fellow Arcandura. I mean, it was always my favorite build in PO 1 as well. Okay, you are really annoying. Are you leashing? What are you doing?
No mana.
Oh, maybe you drop the thing when you get low enough. You seem to be moving faster. You might hurt a little less. Could you please die? Thank you.
Forgotten.
Siphoning wand. Level 6 power siphon. I mean, I don't think I want that, but I guess we could ID it. See if it's got something cool. I staggered him, so he dropped his thing. Interesting. Oh, yeah, look at these things. Makes me think, I guess they're wheels, but it does make me think of all the stuff you'd always see around, like, the Earth Kingdom and stuff in Atla. See, part of my instinct from playing other ARPGs, where you've gone to progress a little further, is I don't have to kill all this. I can just push through to the next zone. But I really feel like we've got to farm everything. Since the boss fights are so challenging, and since there's so little loot, and we tend to want to sell a lot of loot for money, I really feel like we've got to stop and kill all the things. How's your arc DPS? I felt always had to mix fire and lightning to get a decent damage. I don't know. I haven't been comparing different things. We are trying to stay basically exclusively lightning themed just to see what it's like. You know, we were using the flame wall here when we were using spark a little bit. It's tricky because it requires such static placement. And the place where like I feel like I could use more DPS in particular is boss fights. And obviously in boss fights, I don't want to stand in here and like this DPSing while the boss is doing one-shot kill things. So the arc was better single target than spark. Wait, seriously? I mean, it certainly looks like I should be able to go through here. Oh, all right. Now lightning bolt may in fact be considerably better single target damage. And that's if we get a decent craft on that staff, we might consider switching to that. And early on, I've got to admit, Frostbomb really carried us through some of the early boss fights. And now we do have Frostbolt on here as a backup. But I haven't felt like we've had to use this. Hello.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Maraketh. And if we work together, if we unite, then...
A sport jumper firewall makes it a circle. Oh, neat!
We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Keth itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
Feel like you just get swarmed and die when you full clear everything. Yeah, things can catch up to you, and the fact that the evade doesn't roll through things. I was running the gem of +1 limit to Orbistorms, and it was interesting because I could cast a couple and then I'd double up on it. And of course, casting one of these counts as a lightning cast. I don't know if casting that exclusively is a path to anything because they're very expensive. That's the thing with Spark, because it was very cheap. So between it and the Orb of Storms, it did like splash damage a lot of crap. I'm still putting down the Orb of Storms when there are a lot of things. You know? Because it definitely adds to the deeps. This might be a good place to do it. But I didn't like it in the boss fights because a lot of times I'd put it down, especially with the double. You know, I'd cast it twice, and by the time it was time to, like, start triggering more lightning attacks, I had to move out of the way. But maybe I was using it wrong. Entirely possible. Hey, level 19. Less good than 18, but I guess we have no choice. I've gotten used to the move and shoot, which was awkward first. Improves the quality of a wand, staff, or scepter. Oh! Did they change the blacksmith thing? Is it only doing like melee style weapons and you need this for magic style weapons? Blacksmith one may also do bows. I don't know. Oh, I'm using click moment. We've played with WASD as well. It's like maybe I should force myself to use it a little bit more and see how it feels. But my brain AI is still very locked into like click and move. It does give me the ability to put something on the left click, which like the Orb of Storm right now is on the left click, for example. But I kind of like keeping, I think, my left hand free for quickly doing potions and other abilities. It's like right now I'd have to like, maybe a little awkward. Yeah, I think for me, especially with my muscle memory, I like to click the move and then I can just keep my fingers on the potion keys and then 1 on my my W here for this. Between ARPGs and playing things like StarCraft, like spam clicking the mouse, I'm actually pretty good at that. Or pretty locked into that, maybe the better way to describe it. So your right hand never gets off by a button, stressful situation. And that's the other thing too. When I'm stressed in those tough boss fights, oftentimes my hand does slip. And instead of doing a potion and just using an ability, and I imagine it would be that much more worse if I was WASDing it up. At least for me. I suspect for many people, they will find the WASD vastly superior. And also wouldn't be surprised if on some builds, it turns out to be better and more convenient, depending on what kind of abilities you're using. It makes me think a little bit of when I play MechWarrior 5, either mercenaries or clans, I actually alternate between the sort of classic controls and what they're calling the new controls or first-person shooter controls. When I'm playing a light mech, I actually really like to use the first-person shooter style controls because I find it a little easier to navigate and strafe around and stuff like that. But when I'm playing a heavier mech, then I use the classic controls of like sort of tank movement, torso twisting kind of thing, because you're not agile the same way. And I mostly just like set a course and then I just focus on torso twisting while my mech slowly, you know, plods in one direction. And so I could imagine maybe doing a similar thing in here where I alternate depending on what build I'm using and what skills I'm using. I suspect WASD is much better for these range type builds than it would be in melee, at least for me. Because in melee, I'm often tempted to even have just the left click be an actual melee attack. Yeah, mage being click or melee heavy builds might be good with a click. I'm using WAS with Merc. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so we're going to experiment for the very first time.
Still inside. Corruption seems to have taken them.
Corruption. I like how she rolls her R's. So, if I do this, they're allocating points for weapon set 1. Boom, which is going to be specifically lightning-y oriented. And then, so I'm on weapon set 1. Is X the hotkey for swapping? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, stay on this. So this is now getting the plus lightning damage. So theoretically, I could equip a second weapon for fire type stuff or cold type stuff and pick up some of that. Okay. Hey, Spanner. This is just my second live stream as YouTube. Or, did you mean YouTube as general? This is my second YouTube live stream. I tested out for the first time on Saturday. We're still doing Twitch and YouTube simulcast. How long have I been YouTube in general? Someone would have to dig that up for me. I don't know how long I've been doing YouTube. Been more than 10 years. Has it been 15 years? Hard to know what to consider the first video as well. Because I did a few, like, WoW guides way back when. But that was just basically just for some friends, more or less. It was really the League of Legends videos, I think, that started more of a... I'm making videos for other people. And then, of course, Civ 4, when the League of Legends servers were down. 18 years, video is the oldest. Seriously? Alright, so I'll do this for 2 more years. Reach 20 years, and then I'll retire. Right? We'll be done by then, right? You guys will all be sick of me. You won't need to see anything else. I think that's good. Ooh, rope cuffs. Inky. That's right, I forgot. Someone pointed out, I think it's in August is my YouTube anniversary. I think it's late August. And someone, I think, pointed out, like, on the day that it was the 18-year anniversary. I don't like what you've got going on around here. And I can't dodge you. You're too fast. Maybe I can slow you down with... Just chill out. Oh, you're actually, no, you're frost resistance, which makes sense. It's always a funny thing when you're playing like Dungeons and Dragons or any computer game or whatever, right? And you're trying to figure out what elements some monster might be strong against or resistant to. And so you run into a fire creature. And then you get this interesting question of, are you strong against cold or resistant or vulnerable to cold? Because it could go either way. It could be, well, I'm hot and toasty, and therefore your cold attacks are meaningless to me because I'm just too scorching hot for a few ice cubes to bother me. Or it's, I'm made of fire, therefore you chilling me like hurts my very essence.
Who goes there?
And both ways kind of work, depending on how you're thinking about things. It actually might be worth doing a little craft on this helmet. It's more energy shield. It's a better tier. It's beaded circlet, I guess, instead of a twig circlet. So it's got better base energy shield. It's got some resistance built in. Yeah, we might try a little craft on you. Sell that off. That's fine. Power siphon. Right. Culling, power charges. Does some physical damage by itself as well. I don't know. I don't think that's where we're going. Plus the magic traits are no good for us.
All right.
We have enough money we can gamble for a ring here. Well, do we have Jin around here? That was his name, right? The gambler person? We might have to go back to the first town. I guess the other thing I can do is just check to see if they've got any for sale. No, I don't think you sell rings. I think it'll be this one that sells rings. But you don't have any. I guess the other thing I'd do is, do you have belts that have 2 charm sockets? That would be good. No, just 1. That's a lot of armor and fire resistance. Oh, 33 max life is pretty good.
Sans guides you.
All right. So if we drop this in, let's add another random magic modifier. Hello, life. Okay, I dub thee awesome enough to turn into a rare. More energy shield. And you know what? I'll add another modifier. Did it just roll more energy shield twice? It did. Now, it doesn't list the... Okay, this is a little... Does this have 4 prefixes and 1 suffix? Did it end up with the same prefix twice? Maybe at different levels? Is that something that was allowed in PO 1? To have 2 copies of the same prefix? Oh, no, wait, hold on, I see it now. No, they're separate ones. I have a tier 4 max life prefix. I have a tier 1 increased energy prefix, and I have a tier 1 increased energy and max life prefix. I mean, tier 1's low, but they rolled the great thing. And then I have a tier 1 lightning resistance suffix. It's a little dim, so it's hard to see. Yeah, that'll work for me. Okay. Yeah, that's very helpful.
Hello.
So again, maybe I could go back to Act 1 and try the gambler there. But maybe at this point, maybe it makes more sense to disenchant things after all. Should we try? Okay, hang on. Let's disenchant you. I don't have much in terms of crafting. And again, I don't have to put the item there, but I like to do it to keep track of things. Let's see if we might get a crazy... Okay, spell damage is pretty good. Cast speed's not bad. I mean, we don't have... what is it called? Is it the Regal? Yeah, the Regal to make this into a rare. I don't know if I would. I think I would really want to guarantee a +2 skills before I went and enchanted this up. Especially since I quite like the wand plus shield, although I'm betting we can get higher skill gem modifiers on the staff. But yeah, that's really what we're going to wait for, is that.
I will tell your tale.
Okay. Upgrade charms. Wait, can I do that? Can I... Oh my god, okay. Increased charges. Increased duration. Shh. Sure. Actually, what is my, excuse me, what is my lowest resistance right now? It's actually fire. And lightning's pretty bad too. I don't think I need the cold charm anymore. Oh, now that it's magic. Oh, these are runes. That's right. Hold on. Charms have their own. I mean, I'm sure they'll get a stash tab. Let's get the, you know what? We're in a desert, so maybe we'll experience more fire. So let's magic you up. Increase charges gained. Recover 6 life when used. Yeah, I'm not sure that's particularly impressive, but we'll throw you in there anyway. Okay. Oh, the portal's not in the same place as the waypoint. Well, that's annoying. All right, the head upgrade's really good. Careful with the plus level gems can be really rough on mana. I mean, I get it, for sure. I mean, on the other hand, in theory, more damage equals less need, fewer casts equal maybe better mana thing there. But like, I don't know if the efficiency's there, but it's still better. We'll just have to make sure to pick up some maybe mana regen to compensate if we get there. But we are rocking. I did get the life sprig like super early on in my test character run on Friday. So we've got +1 to all spell gems right now, which is really nice. It doesn't do that much else for it. It's got a little bit of spell life leech, but hardly meaningful, I would say. I had to respec some mana regen when I got my +3 lightning skill staff. Lightning needs heavy focus on mana anyway once you get Mana Storm. Okay. Yeah, early on I did grab the spell damage nodes instead of the early regen ones, which we could spec around or just go looking for some somewhere else. It's entirely possible. Still kind of wish we had the O1 style mana shield. Oh, my shocked. Look at me being all sparky over here. That's cool. I'll go, I guess, okay. So in Poe 1, again, the shield starts to cover your red orb over here. And to me, it makes it a little easier to see at a glance. I'm really bad at seeing this little bar out of the corner of my eye. When I look directly at it, I can see what the status is. But when I'm focusing on the action, I can see the red and blue orbs in my peripheral vision very easily. But I can't really see the state of my mana shield at all, because it's too far out of my peripheral vision when I'm focusing on the center of the map. But I guess if the spell shield was covering the life, you wouldn't see the state change the same way. So, you know, there's something to be said about that. No more minions. Yeah, so we had temporary minions. We were just rocking a scepter earlier, like early on in Act 1 that had minions. But because I wasn't investing in any minion tech, they were falling off, as expected. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought I had the Overstorm on my left click just when I was on WASD mode. I don't actually want it there. But yeah, the minions, because I wasn't investing in it, were falling off. Now, by all accounts, the minions might be falling off for lots of people. From what I've heard, basically, other than summon Raging Spirits, which I guess is just called Raging Spirits now, and it works differently. From all accounts, I've heard that that's really the only viable source of real damage for minions. I think the Archer skeletons were doing okay with some sort of Poison Explosion, although did they just like nerf? I don't know if it's that Poison Explosion effect or something else. There were just some nerfs that came out today or something like that, which some people are a little upset about. It's like, this game is already kind of slow and challenging as is. What are you doing already nerfing things? Also, could we get some more drops? You heard about new DLC for this war mine? No, haven't. Sweden Bruise, thank you very much for the sub over on Twitch. My apologies, I still don't have any alerts or overlays set up for the YouTube streaming. I also am planning, I'm probably going to change, I'm going to have to experiment with it, make sure the bandwidth stays okay. I'm going to experiment with, oh, those all exploded. Different bitrate for YouTube. Let's see if we can push a little bit more as well there. Right now, it's YouTube and Twitch have exactly the same bitrate. And in theory, should be the same quality thing. Okay, so we're going to go here. We're going to switch to, again, weapon set. And What do you mean requirements not met? Oh. Why did it say requirements not met? Maybe that it was a tooltip glitch because I only meet the requirements by getting there with the weapon set, even though I was doing that. Okay, a bunch more lightning damage and increased chance to shock. I kind of wish, and I recognize that again, it's because, well, I guess it's not actually going to be here. Because the shock chance is based on the damage we deal. We don't know what our shock chance is, right? It says we can mouse over here. Lightning hits have a chance to shock based on how much lightning damage is dealt. By default, the hit is 1% chance to shock for every 4% of the target's ailment threshold dealt. Higher ailment threshold makes it less likely that being hit by elemental damage would apply relevant ailment, as well as lowering the amount of freeze or electrocute buildup received. The lower ailment threshold makes it more likely. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know how the math is coming in from the stats I've put in based on the damage here. And I mean, it's good. I think it depends on what kind of thing I'm hitting, because they're going to have different thresholds as well. But we're going to have to wait for like the Path of Building tools to like get the math and like simulate it against, you know, different sample enemies. But it makes it a little hard to know, like, what would be the best way to improve our DPS at this point? Would it be adding raw damage, raw cast speed, raw crit, raw shock chance? Because if something's already shocked, shocking it more doesn't help. Right? Is what I'm thinking. So ideally we like things shocked. Are you someone I can fight? I'm happy I added some fire resistance, because it seems like this might be kind of irrelevant. Well, I mean, it's a fire charm. This boss is shocked. And if you're just shocked most of the time right now, they went down. Ah! I don't know what you do yet. Okay, little bomb explosions. You're not shocked there. Now you're shocked. Because yeah, if you're already being shocked most of the time, then adding more shock chance is not helpful. It'd be better to add sources of damage, for example. That is really hard to dodge. I guess I might have to get closer to you instead, so that it can dodge a little shorter. Yeah, die. Okay, say, am I closer to you? Then yeah, I can do that. Try to get out of that shit. It's funny when they fall down. I love the stagger stuff. That's a lot of grease. Are you gonna set that on fire? Is grease the word? Is the word the word? Why am I getting suctioned up to this person? Why am I getting rubber banded to be in melee range with them? Maybe on my client, it thought that I could dodge roll past them, but on the server, it was like, no, you're dodge rolling into them, and therefore, you get hit. I freed you, whoever you were. Oh, you over here. Hello.
Winds praise you.
Stormweaver Ascendancy Node lets you shock twice. Ooh! Now that all of a sudden becomes much better to do that.
I thought I would die here.
One thing, and I'm not saying that Last Epoch is the perfect ARPG, but I am kind of enamored by it because they've gone in some new directions that feel like the right way to modernize an ARPG. But one of the things they do in there is most things are stacks. Like, for example, like I don't think there's a shock in Last Epoch, but there's like there's armor shredding, for example, or different mechanics like that, right? And you can stack multiple stacks of that, and you can have like a chance to apply some ailment that's above 100%, in which case, for the 100%, it'll apply it one time for sure, and then for the percentage above that, it has a chance of applying it multiple times. Or if you had something like 350% chance to apply whatever, it would apply 3 stacks and a 50-50 chance of applying a 4th stack every time you do it. And I kind of like that. Have you read the roadmap for Last Epoch that just came out? No. Oh! Should definitely do that. Oh, I have to return. Alright, let's do that then. Helps to read the quest sometimes. It dropped today. We'll tell you what, just before we make the switch over, so again, we're going to play this for another 40 minutes, about. Who am I looking to talk to? Lead cart, question the defector there. There you are. We'll take a look at the last Epoch roadmap.
Atop the burial spires of Deshar lie the Maraket's most honored dead. The king has become driven by madness.
Yeah, Silent Wolf, only getting half the chat, I know.
From those of renown or power in life.
That was one of the other reasons why I wasn't doing twin streaming before,
He keeps in a cage
is it splits the chat base.
They call it the beast. I have seen it, and the sight haunts my nightmares. The Halani gates are closed.
You have a lot of reverb.
Jaman-Ra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Maraket from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front
Act 2,
would be
Aaron.
impossible now. But there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala. I can show you where it is, if you will use it to stop Jaman-Ra before it is too late. Farewell.
So, the outcasts have raised their new king from the grave, and he seeks to violate Deshar, to feed our honored dead to the beast. Such a transgression. Those vile dogs. Our city of the dead lies beyond the Halani gates. We should move to crush the Ferryden immediately. Let us see if this defector's information is truthful. Infiltrate this supposed passage, find your way to the top of the gates without being detected, and then call for aid. I shall answer.
I like all the little doodads all over the map. And there's actually, there's a pretty high-res texture to get this much detail in something that's so tiny. Huh. I notice you buy and sell.
Outcasts trove.
Oh, are you the gambler in this act? Oh, okay. Do we want to gamble for another ring? Yes. Yes, I do. There we go. A ring of resistance. That's fine with me. Honestly, we could use a better amulet too, but they're more expensive. Okay, let's do a little crafting. Just to add a second trait to it. Although, oh, no, I did get a, oh, I got a Regal Shard, right. So, yeah, we're just going to go and add... Yeah, we whiffed on that. I think it's still worth carrying, because this, the maximum mana is fine. Increased rarity is fine. I think right now, just the resistance is the way to go. And I think I might just go and smash this. Level 6 Volatile Dead. I mean, I think we'll also just disenchant almost all of this. I may want to check out that flask. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Where's the oh, another quest person.
If you are traveling through Traitor's Passage, there is something I wish to ask of you. Did your Akara keep the tale of the traitor, Balbala? She is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was
If I release a djinn, do I get a wish?
past time to release her.
Can I wish for better drops?
Blessings.
Where's the hooded figure? Oh, they're way back here. You know what? This town is very cool with the moving, although ethically questionable. But it's kind of inconvenient to navigate.
Browse as long as you like.
Could still just sell for a gamble. I don't know.
Four nights. Speak
I think I am going to switch to just disenchanting now. Wait, I can't disenchant you. No, I'm not going to keep you. I quite like our boots. Although, I gotta admit, it would be nice to have some movement speed.
Hey Quill, pay attention, there's a new subscriber.
Might be toast. Thanks for the sub. Might be toast. See, now I want toast. All right, where are we going? Use the dessert map to travel to Traitor's Passage. All right. Wonder what flavor that is. Hello, dessert map. Trail corruption, Traitor's Passage. Okay. Here we go. I mean, it's environmentally conscious transport. I guess? I mean, the world of Path of Exile is pretty grim, so it tonally
This
matches.
is how the traitor betrayed her people. Now I explore.
I want dessert quick. What's your favorite pastry? Favorite pastry. I'm really keen. I like strudel. I like flaky style pastries. Strudel's good. Apple or cheese, or a Danish. Well, what we call a Danish here, which is what Danish people would call a Vienna, I think.
Didn't break a sweat.
The Regal Shard. All right. Yeah, take these flasks. We might do some things with the flask. Croissant's okay. I mean, I wouldn't say no, but if I'm like in a pastry shop and I'm choosing something, yeah, probably a fruit filling, especially apple. Now I'm getting proper hungry. What the hell? I guess all I've had today was when I woke up around 7:30. I had just like a half a bowl of cereal, and I didn't actually think to have lunch before the stream. So whoopsie daisy. Again, we're going to do about another half an hour of this, and then we're going to switch over to Wildermyth, which is what was scheduled for today. I don't really need the Scrolls of Wisdom anymore now that we got the odd ID, but... Wiener Brod. There it is. So yeah, over here in the Na, we refer to a lot of those pastries as Danishes. But then in Denmark it's as Vienna breads. And then don't they actually come from like Turkey? Isn't that like the actual chain for a lot of this stuff? Obviously with every iteration the dessert changes somewhat. But isn't that more like the chain of things that happened? I might be getting confused between other foodstuffs, but I feel like with pastry type desserts, it sort of went Turkey to Austria. Ooh, that's a lot of baddies over here. All right, let's drop that. Zappity zap 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 harder. Zap harder, zap faster. Pull back a little. Actually, I'm not sure there was an advantage to pulling back at all there. Because, oh, I think I'm webbed and slowed. Okay, I'm just going to see if I can cause a couple of these guys to leash so I don't have to fight all of them at the same time. Where's that body rune? A little Bilash. Periodic invulnerability aura. Well, that's rude. This is just me, or are my potions not refilling? Am I just using them too often?
Need mana.
Yeah, no shit, you need mana. How can I tell when you're invulnerable? Well, that wasn't it. Martial weapons, leech 3% physical damage, armor plus 25 to max life. Oh. Well, I don't think we have any open sockets right now. Didn't I turn on show sockets all the time? I don't know if it's in their game. I actually like auto-equip when you're just starting out. Oh, no, I didn't have that on. Always show sockets, please. There we go. Yeah, all right. So, can't pull those out. And these are resistance ones, which are still nice. It's one of the reasons I have so much cold resist, which felt pretty good against the Act 1 boss. But life is also pretty good. Die. Thank you. Level 6 Firebolt. carry this far with those pots, no drops? Well, I mean, they're not the starter pots. I could throw an extra enchant on there, but probably should. Ooh, big old spider. Many spiders! And there's always some gamers who, like, don't want to play anything with spiders. To the point where games have, like, modes to, like, replace spiders with something else. That is really loud. That's treat stream music, right? Harduk! Harduk, what did you send me? Hold on. Oh, I don't have the treat stream open. So I have a Discord message. Anything I need to worry about? No, I think we're fine. Okay. What was that? Harduk sent me a sushi combo roll. Thank you. That's awesome. It'll get here probably just in time for our Wildermyth swap. Mmm, delicious. By the way, if you are just here for the Path of Exile, that's fine. But if you haven't seen Wildermyth, I definitely, when we switch, which again is about in half an hour, I definitely recommend you stick around for a little bit to see that. Because it is a great game. It's not an action RPG. It's a turn-based RPG. But it's real good. Yeah, I can't really have baklava Carbon Heart over on YouTube for a couple of different reasons. One, I have a weird thing when it comes to very syrupy bread type products. For example, I used to think I hated pancakes. Turns out I don't hate pancakes. I hate pancakes with maple syrup. I love maple syrup, and it turns out I like pancakes just fine with just butter or maybe a little bit of jam or something on the side. But like syrupy bread stuff, I don't like it. There's an Indian little dessert dish that's like little like bready balls. Is that gulab jamun or something similar? I might be getting confused with something else. But it's like these little doughy balls in a syrup, and it's the same thing. It's like, oh, I cannot. And then to make matters worse, the baklava a lot of times is with walnuts, and walnuts taste like itching to me.
Years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor.
Commander Krynox says they prefer jam on their pancakes 100%. Yeah, I think it's just better.
Enter her prison before her time is served.
Now, I like maple syrup. Maple syrup on ice cream, awesome sauce. Maple syrup on things that are savory, also really good. Amazing with breakfast. Like bacon, eggs, sausages, a little maple syrup drizzle on that. Insanely good. You got a savory, salty, sweet combo. First time I tried it, I went to a sugar shack in Quebec. Sugar shack is like a place where they like have maple trees and process it and do the syrup. But there's a place that was a sugar shack, but they also had like a kind of a restaurant there. Well, restaurant. It was like a big room with long, like shared tables. Like picnic tables, long shared, and
The traitor must be sealed within these
like
doors.
family style eating almost. But there was maple syrup on everything. Blew my mind.
Your punishment should have ended long ago.
Are you gonna be mad though? Are you gonna be one of these? You have freed me, now I must kill you. I love the paper though. Like on the doors here too, these like seal scrolls and things like that. These like prayer scrolls almost. And then the way this is happening, that's really cool. There's no way this isn't the boss fight, right?
Dear woman, you are centuries late.
No good deed goes unpunished. All right, what's your bullshit? It looks like you're vulnerable to frost, actually. But you're not resistant to lightning. Ah! What's... What are we doing here? I mean, I was gonna say, I don't want to be in this yellow stuff. So there's clearly something I'm supposed to do when you gas up the room.
The traitor must be sealed within these doors.
Just invisible, just gotta find her.
Tail woman, you are centuries late.
Can I just face tank you for most of this? What is this part? I have to click. Oh, there you are. Hello. Okay, not feeling the need to dodge that, which is good. Ooh, okay, that's a little spicier. Feels like mostly I can just face tank most of what's going on here, although I might run out of potions doing this. Yeah, but I don't really know. Oh, you're doing this again. How do I find you? Do I just get close to you? Oh, there you are. Jesus. I think we're just gonna die here. I don't know that I can take this boss here. You know what would probably work pretty well against it if I went back to Frostbomb. Okay. We're gonna try one more time, and then, I don't know, we might... I'm not sure this is something I have to do. This might be more side quest. We might just leave it for later.
You are centuries tone deck.
Am I wrong about... See, it looks... See how the frost... Sorry, no, I'm not going to act right now. See how the frost is in red? It feels like that means you're vulnerable, but we weren't really hitting for those first few attacks. Alright, it might be working. Very important side quest for progression. Is this how we get our ascensions? Okay, I feel like we're not doing much damage with that. Possibly because it's not level 5. So despite the resistance, and again, I'm fine if this is a throwaway fight. This one here, we might just reset and start again. But I want to experiment with how much frost damage can I do? We think she's mostly doing fire damage, in which case I'm happy that we got the rune, but still unhappy that my base fire damage is pretty low. Like, the more face tanking I can get away with... Ooh, clearly not there. The more face tanking I can get away with... Jesus. The more DPS I can just do. I want to get away from those little flame arrows, though. They're bad. Okay. Starting to figure out what shit they do. Oh, you're doing the I've gone invis thing. Oh, there you go. Okay, so when you get close, you can see them. Okay. You just get close enough and you can see them. I don't know that I can... I'm not really good at dodging her dagger attack. Her M. Bison, Psychic Crusher. What's that move called that M. Bison does? Where he, like, goes into a torpedo. Yeah, this thing here... That hits really fast. Okay, I think I can do it. Again, this is the fight. We started this fight doing the experimental frost stuff, and we brought her down to about a quarter here. I think we can pull this off without worrying about making any modifications to our setup here. Does someone know? Someone's got to know that.
The traitor must be sealed within these doors.
Where's the M. Bison? Somebody knows. One of you guys must play fighting games, or can at least Google very quickly.
You are
Okay, what was that? I was just putting a thing down on the ground. Do I have to respond to that? Why would she put a random thing on the ground somewhere? Hello. That's a weird attack that I don't understand yet. See, she's doing it again. Is that something I'm supposed to go into? One thing I do like about Poe 2 is you really are incentivized to learn the boss fight. That's not how I meant to move. I gotta say, this character too has, or this boss has a lot of attack variety, which is really nice. Oh. Okay, so you're doing your secret. There you are. What is that ground thing you're putting down? Why are you doing it? Just random landmines to make my life harder? But it's barely counting. Get away from the Explodo arrows. Oh! I don't know if I can dodge those daggers, because they do seem to follow, but maybe I can time a dodge roll a little bit with it. That's painful. She disappeared. Pretty low. We could really use some extra DPS to kill these bosses like 5% faster. There we go. Woo-wee!
You fought well, Traitor.
And Bison's attack is called the Psycho Crusher. That's what it is. A Psychic Crusher. So we've picked up... Is it this one? Balbala's Barria. Why are you standing there gawking at me? We must go to the trial of the Sekimas. Is that my Ascension trial? Alright, return. Ascend Traitor's Passage. Yeah, okay. Zap harder, Quill. I'm trying to zap as hard as I can. Well, it's a vertical game. I mean, I cannot endorse Path of Exile 2 early access on the basis that it is early access and therefore a fraction of the game and balance and things like that.
So, you released Baba
I don't think Poe 2 is yet a replacement for Poe 1, for example. I do think it looks great. I think a lot of their mechanic choices that they've made here feel good. Arguably, the balance on DPS versus boss difficulty versus drops might be a little whatever, but you know, those are all things that can be tuned.
Ah, you released Balbala, the traitor. Then it is your duty to redeem her soul by allowing her to...
Yeah, Spark Firewall. We did use some of it. And maybe it would be best to stick with it, but I'm trying to go pure lightning and see how it feels. And I like Arc a lot more than Spark. And Arc doesn't work with the Firewall.
To Arsala. The ancient trial is not far from here, and the Caravan is duty-bound to carry you there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with plan, do a bunch of disenchants still. Did I not disenchant this one? Okay, no, it looks grayed out, but that's just the color of it. I hate losing the 33 life, but I think we should legitimately go and swap to here. I mean, the Thorns doesn't do anything. The armor arguably is like, well, at least it's another defense. I don't know, maybe we do still keep our current belt just because it's got life on it. I mean, which I highly value. You know what? Yeah. I think we're just gonna smash you. Should see if there's anything I want to do with my gems here. But also, we should go and... Okay, you're already... Magic. We'll give you a second one. More recovery on the life, sure. And then you've already got 2 traits on you. Yeah, okay, that's all fine. Some level 6 skill gems. Well, you don't have the stats to support these things. That's interesting. Interesting. Is lightning not in this list? Like, that staff that gives us the lightning... lightning rod... Is that spell just something that's exclusive to the staff itself? Like Firebolt and whatnot. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if we need to go... Because, yeah, even leveling up Arc, I don't have the stats. I need some extra intelligence. Alright, I guess we might just wait. Use the map. Yeah, some spells are weapons only. That's interesting, and not what I realized. Okay, we can go back to the gate now. Weapon skills are mostly exclusive weapons, like lightning bolt.
Quickly.
I don't have gambling money, do I?
An outcast trove.
Am I on the right map? It's so slow. Did I go to the right place? I mean, it looks like it connects, but last time... Oh, maybe it was a backdoor, because I'm going to say last time we just drove right up to the gates. But maybe what I'm looking for here is a backdoor? Yeah. Well, alright, I can travel... Click to travel to the gates, but that's where I am? Use the desert map to travel to the Trial of Sekhmet, which is the gates there. Yeah, this must be a back door to the place. Flashing Diamond North. Oh, hold on! There it is. I guess there's two things, which is part of it. But yeah, I want to do this ascent.
Quickly.
If this is our ascension, I want to do that. For sure.
The Winter Sechemas challenge. I am right where
It was just a blinking diamond. It didn't have the little quest. I was going to say exclamation mark. I don't know if it's an exclamation mark. It looks more like a nail. So now this one does. But that site didn't. Like, I'm not crazy. I don't think it had the symbol over it. A little fast travel point. At least I don't have to keep using the caravan. Okay. Okay. So, there you go. That's our Ascension key. What's a relic locker? Relic locker decoration now available. Okay.
I will serve. We have met in battle, but not in peace. I am Balbala.
Apulo, hey, thanks for the gift sub.
Traitor. Long a sorrowed prisoner. As Jinn here, I shall serve as your guide. Together, we shall prove ourselves worthy.
Relics. 8% increased quality of relics dropped by monsters. Place this item on the relic altar at the start of the Trial of Sekhmet. Okay.
Go with the winds.
Ooh, and you unlock more, and you can fit more of these modifiers in here. Okay, then we get the relic locker. Sure. Is this optional? Do I not have to? I wonder if you can start a trial without a relic. But we'll do it anyway.
Perhaps here, Balbala, we can both be redeemed.
Hate the blinking quest thing. You can run it without a relic, but you don't want to.
My time has come.
I don't know. I might want to in case I die. What is this honor bar? No explanation here. All right. Okay. So Ascension map style sort of traps. Okay.
Unnatural filth.
Okay. We can go through there, but there's also a path over here. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay. Might be kind of a way out. There's a wall I could hide behind there if I didn't want to do the rhythm game. Okay, I can't go through that door, but this place is open. Okay, that was a long door opening animation. So that's open. Is the other one open too? Oh, this is... Oh, I wonder if it opened now, so I got to go through a second time. And that other door will be open now. Go faster. Go faster. Okay, yeah, that's open. All right, cool. Dodgy dodge. Trial complete. Okay. I have gained sacred water, which is something. Okay, all right, okay. Looks like ascendancy. This way gives you a bronze key. Afflicts you with worn saddles, reduced movement speed, or sandals. Wards a large sacred water fountain. I mean, I don't know what the water is used for. Wards a shrine to restore honor. I don't know what the honor is for. I wonder if this movement speed debuff is going to last through the entire dungeon. I'm just going to go down this route. What's the deal with honor? Did someone explain it? I don't know what's causing it to go down. Oh, I guess I can tooltip with the honor, I just realized. Okay, it hasn't gone down. I thought, like, maybe it was depleting as a kill thing. Additional resource you have to manage within the trial. A percentage of the damage you take will be taken from your honor. Oh! Shit! And of course, I take some damage while I'm reading this. So I might want to go through the you regain honor option. I want to finish reading this tooltip, but I clearly have to deal with these guys first. Okay. If your honor reaches 0, then the trial is failed. Don't hit me, bro! I'm gonna be that much more annoyed every time they hit me. I wonder if taking energy shield counts as damage. I need to take a hit that just eats my energy shield and nothing else. I have 484 honor. I mean, someone might already know. Otherwise, pay attention and see if you can spot a time. Oh, there we go. Oh, taking energy shield damage does reduce my honor. So, all of a sudden, are like evasion builds better for doing these trials, right? And does armor reduction lower the amount as well? Because that feels bad. Like, I didn't take real damage. Time is it? Okay. Oh, so we're gonna just finish this, which I'm actually realizing is gonna take more than a few minutes. We're gonna go over a little bit before our time when we wanted to switch to. Are you summoning from over there? I mean, you called it a summoner and everything. We're going to go over a little bit before our Wildermyth change, which is supposed to switch over in 5 minutes, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Okay. More elemental damage. I kind of want to go... More energy shield. Faster regen. Max mana. Crits. I know I'm going to want to start stacking crit. But, like, I don't know if we have enough crit available to make the critical overload load worthwhile already. Oh, hello, max life. Maybe I should just go out east and pick up some life boosts. Lightning penetrates... Okay, no, we're going to beeline towards this. That's what we're going to do. Oh! That's a little annoying. I think because these are specific to this weapon set. Although, I can't tell that clearly. How can I tell that these two are part of this weapon set? But I don't meet the prereqs for this, because this is a generic skill point which isn't allowed over here. The line color. Okay, I guess it's slightly more orange. I mean, admittedly, maybe, you know, maybe there's a slight color blindness, but at a glance, that is hard to tell. It is a little bit more orange, but oof. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't have put weapon set points at all in here. It's not the end of the world, because I can go here. It honestly might not be so bad to allocate a few more attribute nodes regardless, especially since I do technically need some int right now. I guess it's the same amount. It's 1-2 versus 1-2. But if I do the int, I'll have enough int to get to level 6 arc, for example. Is there a boss fight here? It feels boss. Oh no, alright. Give me some sacred water.
Relish your mortality.
Alright, let's grab the restore honor. And hourglass. Survive waves of monsters until the timer expires. Okay, so we're getting an arena style fight. Alright, that's a pretty badass animation. Alright. So survive for a minute. And if I kill a rare, it eats more time off the timer. Alright. Oh, there's a rare. I didn't want to roll that way. I did not want to roll that way. I can guarantee you. So in a sense, I don't even have to kill anything. As long as I don't get overwhelmed. But I suppose there's no guarantee things will despawn when the timer runs out. Although I'm kind of assuming it does. No, there, it just died when the timer ran out, I think.
Swift magnificence.
Okay. Oh, your starting owner is max HP plus max energy shield. Okay. So we are getting some credit for that.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
And that eat 5 of my sacred water to reach. Okay. Hey, Timo. Thanks for the sub. Alright, well, if there's a bronze key, there must be a bronze door, right? Again, we're running this a little longer because apparently we started this longer trial, which I guess I should have realized what was happening. But yeah, so we're cutting into our Wildermyth time a little bit. I'm so very sorry. You are lightning resistant, which is very rude. Kill. Oh, there's still a summoner. Missed you over here.
The ritual has been disrupted.
Oh, Oh, I didn't kill the other dude, but I guess he went away from the summons as well. Okay, that's good to know. Bronze key. Restores honor and burdens you with affliction. Removes 5% of... Okay. Afflicts you with purple smoke. Hell's purple smoke? Takes 19 physical damage on room completion. I can just get another bronze key there. Because I did this one. I could get another bronze key. Alright. Find and disable all the crystals. Any crystal still active when the timer expires will damage you. So gotta go fast. Oh my god, that is short. Crystal, 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 crystal. Crystal, 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 crystal. I don't even know if I got a... Oh! Did it send a thing in the direction of the next crystal? I'm a little bit worried that these guys are going to chase me and kill me. I didn't see the thing. Okay, there's a crystal over there. Ooh, I can't get there. I think I may have chosen poorly. Shite. Okay, there's a death crystal here. Great. I guess we're going to keep going this way. Hello, death crystal. Okay. Good. 2 more. Around there, but there's only 1 more left, and I know where it is, actually. I saw it earlier. Really should have movement speed. Not having any movement speed is pretty bad. Like, ARPG rule number 1. You want as much life and as much movement speed as possible. Alright. Well, we dealt with that. How do I leave? Oh, over there. I bet you I couldn't have proceeded here without either the crystals all being done or the timer being over. Alright. We got ourselves another bronze key. Okay, which is inventory over there. I wonder if that stays between runs. My assumption is no. Restores honor. Bigger water fountain. Well, let's do this. We're going to get Hungry Fang. So every time we get hit, we're going to lose a bunch more stats, but fine. Now go back and loot. And that's true. Oh. Defeat all raw monsters in the area to fill the chalice. Blood drop go this way, and another direction as well, but okay. Oh, rare. All damage shocks. Okay, so I'm gonna get shocked a bunch. I think clicking on the chalice gave me the little direction charge again, which is kind of nice, I guess. I wonder if I could have done that for the death crystals as well.
Big mana. Stand, thank you.
With your tiara. Energy shield stuff. If I do this, we just have the 1 ticky. All right. Cool. Section isn't time. We're running a little low on honor. Okay, there's another rare. Always bleeds. Extra physical damage aura. Okay.
A great challenge overcome.
Cool. Groovy. Like how it feels different. And I do like the more meaningful bossy type fights. Yeah.
Pay attention. There's
Give me some water. Oh, we'll gain a minor affliction, but I don't know. Give me the honor. It would suck to lose from running out of honor. Red smoke. Room types are unknown on the trial map. That's what the purple... Okay. Unknown encounter. Grants a boon, or we can get a silver key. I wonder if these open more chests at the end instead of doors. I don't know. I want a boon. Boons are good. Yeah, rule 1, don't die, it lowers your DPS. True. Rule 1 gameplay. In terms of gearing, you're slip carrying some sort of weird low life build, you generally want as much life as possible. Because ultimately what all defenses come down to is sort of effective hit points. How much raw damage can you take before you die? Obviously more HP equals more, but also if you have like resistances or armor to... Can't go through there. Just feels like I should be able to walk through there. That's something I would like to see change, I think. Well, I think, yeah, the fight's just going to time out before that guy dies. I probably should have just ignored his health and just tried to minimize how much damage I take, and therefore honor I lose.
That was close.
That wasn't close. Yeah, give me a random boon. Restore 31 of your honor when you venerate a Maraketh shrine. I don't know how relevant that's going to be. All right. Let's figure out what this boss is. Rank this one among other popular RPGs. I don't want to rank Po 2 as anything right now because it's only a partial game. It's also part of the appeal of Path of Exile in general is that it is free to play. And Path of Exile 1 does that very well. All right, I'm probably going to die here if I try to talk while I do it. Whereas Path of Exile 2 is A, incomplete, and B, not free. That being said, I think it's got a lot of potential. The big question will be, you are vulnerable to cold. Although we don't do as much cold damage, I don't know. The big question will be, what does it look like 6 months from now after balance changes and more content? My 3 action RPGs that I like the most is I like Path of Exile 1 for infinite build diversity and a very deep end game. I like Grim Dawn for the story and the map, and still has a lot of build diversity, and also you don't require a PhD to figure out builds. Path of Exile 1 really suffers from the average player really can't design a full build truly in Path of Exile 1. It is sort of beyond scope. We're getting some real mana problems here. And then the new player in the block, and Grim Dawn is also like super duper mega cheap all the time at this point, and they are getting a new expansion this year, which I'm hyped about. And then yeah, the new kid on the block is Last Epoch, which is not free, although it isn't very expensive, and to me has great character development. I love the way that each skill has its own skill tree, which sort of almost works. It serves a similar role to what gems do in Path of Exile, support gems, right? Because you have your skill in Path of Exile, 1 or 2, and then you have support gems that alter how it works. With Last Epoch, the way that works instead is through the skill tree. It's a constant lack of mana. The problem is we did take that skill that drops those little mana goodies, but it almost does nothing against the boss because it has to be shocked and then critted. But I suppose if I boost my crit chance, then it will give me more mana regen on boss fights. The thing was, with the Jin fight, she was summoning minions. So I was able to replenish my... Oh, I ran out of honor! I'm like, I'm not dead, what are you talking about? I ran out of honor. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just have to try it again another time. 10 minutes over. we're going to switch over to Wildermyth right now. And again, if you haven't seen that. So yeah, Last Epoch, I really like the crafting system in Last Epoch is by far my favorite. I really think it works really well. It's both random and deterministic at the same time, which is really cool. What I love in Last Epoch is the ability to add like affixes and suffixes, just like you get on a random magic item here, but you can add those to epic items, or unique items, which makes them have a whole new purpose in the game, which is beautiful and wonderful. So yeah, those are my top 3. I think you can't go wrong. Path of Exile, Grim Dawn, Last Epoch. I think they're all really solid picks. And yeah, for now, I don't want to give an absolute judgment for Path of Exile 2 because it is still very much under development. But with that, we're going to switch over to playing some Wildermyth, which is a lovely, beautiful, story-rich, procedural-generated map, turn-based role-playing game that feels fantabulous. Yeah, the combat in Path of Exile 2 is interesting. Some people don't like the new extended boss fights. I think they're quite good. I do think that the damage feels a little undertuned, / like the damage you deal feels a little undertuned, / there's not enough maybe drops to support it. We often run into these boss fights and we're just like, we're only doing a fraction of the damage. Now, admittedly, we're not playing a specifically tuned build. You know, we might be able to do more single target damage with a flame wall plus spark, but I'm not convinced that that would be the case. I suspect if we did find a good lightning bolt staff for single target, it'd be good, or I just not be so exclusively lightning, right? But we're trying to see what we can do with exclusively lightning kind of feel. So let me pull up the game. I'm going to change the titles and things on the other streams here. And yes, the Last Epoch just released their 2025 roadmap, which is very exciting, which I was saying, well, we'd read after, you know, between games, but since we've already run out a little bit of time here, and there's some people who are eager for the Wildermyth, I think we're going to try to switch to that. Wildermyth. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and then same thing over on YouTube. So I got to do things in 2 different places now. Boom, boom, boom. Wildermyth. And game. Wildermyth. Now, here's what I'm thinking about doing on YouTube. I could just stop the video for a sec, like stop the stream for a sec and then restart it so that it's automatically divided in 2 different things. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. So the YouTube stream is going to go down for a second, but it should come right back up. Or I don't know if you can just refresh. You might have to go to the channel. It depends on what link you're following. If you're at youtube.com/Quail18/live, it should just work. Otherwise, just click on the channel and it should pick up. So yeah, I'm just going to drop the YouTube stream and pick it up so we get a nicely cut video ready. And YouTube should be back. Okay. All right, done. Where's my chats at? Oh, I should message the... Maybe someone... actually, I should check the door. It's possible the sushi's already here. I didn't get a text message, though. Yeah, I haven't gotten a text message. It's probably fine. All right. So for now, yes, we're going to switch into playing Wildermyth, which is delightful and wonderful. Oh, I should clear out the rewards, because if we need to name anyone else, there you go, reject all. So, okay, so over on Twitch, you can do the name in game reward to get into the naming queue. Right, we left things off. So we are quite near the end of the 2nd chapter of this campaign. We currently have, we only have 49 days left, but we should be okay. These Gorgons are about to arrive here. We're going to do a fight against this incursion. We're going to ignore the 2nd incursion over here because we're going to have to keep plowing through these sites as quickly as we can. You're in the direct video link and it just paused for a second. Oh, it thinks it's the same stream. I'd have to click end stream. Restart. You know what? Let's worry about it later. So if I unpause, these Gorgons should just come and hit us. All 5 of us are in position. We got level 3 defense. Okay. All right. The pillaging Gorgons. We got Bad Cat Bad, Signet, Vaff Baff, Gloomy Moron, and the brand new level 1 Gene C over here. And Gloomy Moron has taken a near-death experience already. I think if they get booped a 2nd time, I think death might be automatic. Let's see. The Gorgons have come. Silence falls, emerging in all their tortured shapes. The beasts only breathe and blink their oozing eyes. How should the defenders respond? Not enough of us. Think that's the simple truth, but... All right, we're just going to click for highest percentage here, which is Gloomy Moron's plan to stay hidden until the last moment, fight with cunning. 87% chance of success. Conceal them in their surroundings. They elude the frustrated eyes of their enemy. I'm quite honest, they're going to be combat in a second. Choosing the moment to strike is up to them. Wait for it. Construct the mission. And Gloomy Moron is in Twitch chat right now, so it's fine. The shadows can take me. So all of our heroes are getting Grave Plane because of our stealth thing. And all heroes flanking attacks deal +2 damage. Okay, that's quite good to know. Now we've got a couple of farmers. We got Tila and Kunala over here, also as part of the group. So we've got this little choke point over here with the north side and the south side. I don't know if there's anyone on the north at all. Honestly, I think it makes sense to kind of group people up. So I'm wondering about taking everyone who's on the northern side and moving them south in the first place. Oh yeah, you make these things explode. Roe Raccoon or Ragers can explode. We could just target down the row quickly before that happens, is an idea. Signy, I'm wondering about doing exactly that. Alternatively, if Bad Cat Bad comes over here, interferes with this rock can use the discus to hit both of these guys, which should set up a good flank. Signy can move over here, do a flank attack on these guys, and with the +2 damage, might even be able to get a kill. This is a little bit greedy. But, you know, greed is good, right, people? Oh, the other thing we've got are volley of arrows because of our prep defense, which is completely free. So, yeah, we are hitting both of these. Archers! I mean, I wasn't sure. Like, it's weird. It kind of looks like it's saying their entire health bar is blinking, and therefore they're going to die in one hit. I must be reading that wrong. I was not reading that wrong. Oh, the rubble is made of wood and stone. But I'm betting, yeah, this row can't be discused. Arches, which doesn't make much of a difference. Maybe I just pull back with Bad Cat Bad here. Get a little bit of cover. You know what? I think that's going to be okay. Now, we don't have vision in the fog. There could be some bad guys there already, but I think I still like the plan. Let's mostly get everyone in a similar area. So we're going to retreat down to the south. Oh, the doorbell. That must be the sushi. Right, you don't have the ambush ability to set up an attack. That's fine. Just sit here and wait. And GNC, yeah, same thing. Just move up a bunch. We'll have one person that is not stealth, which is Bad Cat Bad. Is this a new round? No, it's not. I think it just hasn't moved yet. We could set up the shop. I might be able to one-shot kill. But I think what I'd rather do is just move here. And then probably just end my turn. Yeah. The row shouldn't actually be able to do anything other than move up. Or not even move up. There's a baddie over here who got armor shred. Maybe against the barricade? Interesting. Gloomy. Yeah, let's fire from stealth. We could Quelling Moss first, but I don't think it's going to be required. Going from stealth ignores the armor, and then Signy. Go for the finish. Oh, this is not a flank. Really? How is this not a flank attack for a 100% chance to hit? And none of these angles. All right, fine. Just stay here behind cover. Thanks, Ascension. I'll go and grab it in a second here. So, I mean, there's clearly some baddies up there. Well, I think what's going to happen, speaking of baddies, Bad Cat Bad is going to move up and just interfuse with something as far up here as we can. I do like the discus ability a lot. And, oh, let me withdraw from this. No, I won't withdraw, but I might just go and drop an arch up here for some extra cover and things. That's really good. I can only interfuse with 2 things. There will be something spawning from the south at some point. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's just put a little tree down there. I don't know that I want to move forward anymore, though. Because again, I want to have everyone attack once. I guess I'm still stealth. Vaf can move up a little bit for some vision. Now, I don't remember if Vaf has the Paladin. He does. So if he moves a second time, he will go and Guardian anyway. But I think I'm just going to stay back here. I'll explicitly Guardian. That's going to be okay. Yeah, we'll just form a battle line here now. We'll be a little back and forth this fight, and I'm okay with that. This is one of the random farmers who's honestly kind of disposable. We'll try not to get you killed, explicitly. Jeansy is still stealthed. I might just set up a wall behind Vaf in case someone does. Although, I guess you can't wall when you're, maybe I should have gone there. Fine. Yeah, these guys, they don't have... Oh! You did enter! Oh, right, we got the spear! I forgot! We got the range and everything! Oh, beautiful. You got double Guardianed. Alright, let me go and grab the sushi here while the bad guys take their turn. Be right back. Treat stream food. It was Parduk, wasn't it? Where's my treat stream thing? It was Parduk. With the sushi. All right. We got a new bad guy entering combat. Another row. Let's have a little quick bite. We'll have to get emotes for team chair, team microphone, which I'm sure is not in any way unique among streamers, but it still seems like a really good idea. We're gonna have one quick little maki. Exactly what I need to defeat the evils of the world. Oh, Wally Barrow's back up. Let's do it this way. Charge. That's what we get for having a level 3 defensive site prepped. We get these insane archer abilities. And this is there, but I could interfuse, say, this cabinet. And use Splinter Blast, right? Which is an AoE. Not going to do the most damage, but it did shred all the armor, which is nice. Set up a flank for a 100% chance to hit. Okay. So really nothing spawned here. And we have vision over that spawn spot. So the new row must have come from the top here. I wonder if that's all there is. It's a little risky. Oh, you know what? We could whirl first as a little free move. Oh, okay, I'm going to sit behind cover. And Vath, of course, has decent hit points, decent armor. You're still stealthed. All right, let's just move north. I might re-stealth Gloomy. You're pretty far from the... Never mind. I won't re-stealth you because it's not going to be enough of a move. Let's double move all the way. Connie here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to keep you out of trouble for a little bit. Jeansy is not stealthed and is nowhere near as tough as Vath. Although there's clearly nothing too close. So we'll go up here. We'll set up the wall. You're just going to end your move, though, and Guardian up where you are. Okay. Maybe the Rose actually call him. Boo, Fortino. Boo. Clockwork Wizard says, Wildermyth. This was a weekly co-op game for my RPG board game group for like a year sometime back. Really nice. Well, every Tuesday I play board games or role-playing stuff and things like that with my friends. We did start a Wildermyth campaign. The last 2 weeks we did go back to playing some MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, which has been really fun as a group. But I think this week might be back to Wildermyth. All right, there's the row, which might literally be the last villain here. Which would be crazy if true. Okay, Vath, you can move to here. Boom, boom. Zealous Leap. Oh, okay, there's another Gorgon too. Whack. And Deft. Hey, Launchpad. Yeah, I'm hoping Wildermyth this week. It'd be nice. Who am I looking for? Jeansy. I'm gonna have to double move. If it's only the Gorgon, it's not that scary. But again, Jeansy's a little on the squishy side, although we could set up a wall here. Okay, tell you what, I'll go ahead and go with the double move. We've got the cover and everything. It's probably fine. Okay, in this case with Signy, what I'm gonna do is single move up and then just Silk Step, ending our turn, but going back to hidden. Gloomy, I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Go here, don't stand in the goop. Just go to hidden. Connie, you are still hidden, which is nice. I'm going to set you over here. Oh, you don't have a guardian ability, which is too bad, but that's fine. Just wait. Bad Cat Bad. I think you're just going to take a big hike forward. I don't think anything is going to hit you. They're not going to have the range. Just move there and turn. Okay. It might just be the Gorgon, might be all of it. Okay. If I start with Tella, we're shooting here just to set up for a flank. Vath. Oh, there's shit in the way. I'm not going to be able to... What about Jeansy with your reach? In slightly better position. There we go. I can move you here. Perfect. Hit you with a flank attack. Oh, Volley of Arrows is back too. Fine, we'll kill you the old-fashioned way. And then... Get Gloomy here. Flank attack, 100%. Okay, honestly, easiest invasion. Launchpad, I'm playing on the harder difficulty, the same one we're playing as a group. Jeansy, level 2, Bloodborne Warrior. Okay, so we're building Jeansy. Correct me if I'm wrong, was Jeansy not offered Paladin and now Sentinel? It's like all the defensive stuff. However, we're building Jeansy as a reach, sort of more DPS-y type person. I think we're going to go broad swipes. I gotta say, if you're getting the kills, Jeansy, then Untouchable is actually amazeballs. Because it's going to be a great defensive talent. However, I think we grab the upgraded broad swipes for more splash damage and the reach with the pole arm. So scales twice as much with bonus damage and potency. Right now it's just going to add 1 extra damage, but I think that's going to scale really well for us. On the other hand, when you level up, you're presented generally with 3 new abilities, plus the option of potentially upgrading something. The upgrade to broad swipes should come up again for us. I'm wondering if I pick Untouchable as a way to boost your defenses, and then at some point upgrade. Now this assumes Jeansy is going to get kills, which might not happen all the time. Of course, there might not always be stuff within range to do the broad swipes. I'm not looking at Engage, not looking at Sentinel. We could reroll, but I'm not sure what I'd be hunting for. untouchable this time. Yeah. I do want to upgrade broadswipes, but that'll matter, I think, more when we get some other gear, and it should come up again as an upgrade. Okay. And there might be an upgrade to untouchable, too. Like, maybe it gives you defense against next two shots or something like that. I don't know. All right. Yeah, so our timer is still tight right now. So we're going to ignore these Raging Gorgons. Launchpad, we never saw this where there was 2 incursions before. It spawned 2. At least I don't think we saw that. Yeah, so they're pillaging that. It's annoying. We'll get less resources, fewer resources. Bad mustard. It's another nothing day. Here in Silver Forest, a humble but hailed tavern hides just off the choked path. For those who make their living off the wood, it's civilization, a place for joining voices. And now it's all ruined! We'll be sent running through the bushes like coons you're kind to. Like hush your gums over there. No one's booting you out, you lush. Stop drinking your fears. When you're giving something bad to swallow, turn up your nose. It's pretty skirky and ill-positioned. Spider City, I bet. Up in those rafters. Only thing it beats is the outdoors. Now newcomers coming into the picture. His dreams full of coin clinks, cider, and fame. Wound up mustarding the hog and mustarding the rolls. Mustarding the milk. Practically so much mustard she did have. What? You can't technically mustard all that. You actually can. I've seen it done. What are these people talking about? Smells fine, but looks awfully flammable. A whole roast that none of us would eat, and you know my gang, that we were wolves practically. But I make it my rule. You never eat bad mustard. Kralian's rule. We all do it. We all do know it. So, are you the locals? What? Huh? The locals. Living about here? Just because I bought this place, so... You bought it? And you think it makes it yours? Well, yes? It's what I was saying, you Kralian, telling you they sold the here. Help me drink this, so it'll be secret. A timid, coin-rich purchaser comes to survey his new property. Inside is a bramble-mannered, unmild sort of woman who's used to getting her way. Unmild. I don't think I've ever heard that word before, and I like it. Choose. So they fight like chickens. Whoop, plunk. I love the sound effects. But as we must suppose is likely, they fall in love. Oh! Or maybe the drunk messes up and sets things on fire. No, we gotta go enemies to lovers. Come on. With the unmild woman. Who are these people? That night it rains, thick and cold. This is just a little too annoying to sit in. Stop opening your mouth. I already want to fill it with mud. So these are our party members now. Presumably they're going to end up at the tavern. Laughter and light pours from the open inn. They didn't even close their dinky door. And listen to that rowdy sound. More travelers. Gather the stools. Good. There's too much cow. They'll help. Ooh, I could go for a cow. If you're coming in, then welcome. I hope you don't mind. We're a little disorganized, but Kralian here she's helping me a lot. They met this morning. It's actually a comfort to see some real fighting folks. Old frosty Vathbaths never easy to lock elbows with. Galad Ward's got a kittenish way of surprising your heart. Vathbath and the others have given this wildland a walking through and called it safe, or safe enough. It's another nothing night to waste before heading home. It's weird making your whole life out here. The rest will do them all some good. Legacy points! All right. Oh, wait, that wasn't even a Gorgon site for me to clear. Oh my god. I need to clear a site or lose this chapter? Okay, I'm going to ignore this forestry right now. I'm going to go to Broad Hills. It's got an infestation. Hopefully it's got a Gorgon site for me to defeat before we run out of time here, which I'm not sure is going to happen. No, there's not going to be enough time for scouting before this runs out. I think we just lost. This has been really easy, but that time limit... Maybe going out of the way to pick up the extra person here. I don't know. Let's see what happens. We fought to the end of summer, took all we can handle. We were delayed, we were hurt and hobbled. We were slow. I think we just lost. Reports say the Gorgons are receding. Maybe they got what they wanted. Maybe they did, but it doesn't change anything. A clash is coming. Oh. Okay. We finished chapter 2, but maybe not in the way we wanted. I've never seen this before. What's good, if there was a Gorgon site where we just scouted, instead of it being empty, we would have been fine. Maybe we hunted for too much loot. You didn't win, you didn't lose. The next chapter's probably harder. All right. Anyway, 10 years apiece follow. I guess we were hunting for that relic, right? Where we knew where it was because of our legend, but they had a head start. That was the story going into this chapter. During the years of peace, now the job wasn't quite as dangerous, Gloomy Moron became a guide to travelers crossing the more treacherous stretches of swamp and mountain. Winding trails often called Vaff away from town life. Under swaying boughs, he'd passed an afternoon in the pages of an old book until fading light brought him to his feet again and set him back on the road home. One breezy, bright morning, Bad Cat Bad and Gloomy Moron were married. Hey! Folks of Mornpost gathered a few miles from the road and hung paper scarves on the wedding tree the couple chose. I like the idea of a wedding tree. How you doing, Gloomy Moron? People seem happy. I'm just hungry. Why are they all dawdling? All-day feast would follow. For a good stretch of her youth, Jeansy had made a habit of holding on to the old chains and trinkets she found in abandoned places, keeping them in a pouch by her side. One summer morning, out of the blue, she entrusted her whole collection to a local kid. Reached that age, I guess. That guy didn't look like a kid. When Bad Cat Bad told the Ironbark monks that Amber Crick Henge was restored, the leader nodded curtly, and the other monks set back out for it without a word. Don't worry about a reward or anything. We're fine. Gloomy Moron, Bad Cat Bad's daughter, has reached adventuring age. Ilona Broden has joined Quills of Change as a mystic. I think we can still rename you. I'm not sure. Interviews an extra thingy. Indignance. Passive. Ilona's presence charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to hostile creatures who enter adjacency with her for any reason. We could decide to do that, and we could build Ilona as, like, a weird, like, melee mystic using the other ability. I don't know. We could go to Elementalist over here, which gives us some new abilities. We could also consider re-rolling this. I'm not keen on this. Again, it doesn't feel often like I need the 3 infusions necessarily, although it can stack interestingly with things that give us buffs. I do like the thing that give us advanced interfusions. Maybe we'll try it as an elementalist. Sure. And even if I have 2 mystics in a party, then they won't necessarily compete. Okay! Here's where Gloomy Moron would presumably become a pure melee person. If we accept to advance Gloomy Moron's transformation, now both arms are going to be shadow arms. Dread Harvest presumably does more damage than it used to before, but I don't think you can equip a melee or a handed weapon at all. So he's going to lose his crossbow and be purely melee. Let's try it. This might lead to Gloomy Moron dying from, finding himself in melee, but what could possibly go wrong? Did everyone experience something except Sydney? Maybe, yeah. All right, let's do it. There's a reason we didn't invest in his crossbow before. Here's a piece. Advanced Bad Cat Bad's transformation. Gaining a fire leg, losing some speed, gaining some warning. That's fine. Bad Cat Bad really doesn't have to move very fast. Hope we still have the cat. All right, and then we can do some crafting. Yeah, you're still on this poor little wand. I mean, if you get a second firearm, you might not have a handed weapon anymore, which is what I'm wondering about. Gloomy Moron, I'm wondering about improving your gear. If you're going to be up in melee, we might need to give you better armor. Level up Road Swathe gives you an extra point of armor and warding. We could go a few different directions, though. I don't think we want to lose speed. That's, yeah, it's a lot of armor, but losing speed would be bad, I think, because then you really would never get into melee. Wild Woven, when you're hidden, you gain potency. I don't think that's going to be that helpful for you. I mean, you do hide. If we had the rogue upgrade for you, where you automatically stealthed after getting a kill, that'd be interesting. I don't know. I don't think we can access your character sheet from here. Oh, never mind, we can. Okay. It scales twice as much of bonus damage and potency. Potency when hidden, and this is a potency armor. That would make your auto attack pretty good. The built-in potency and possibly more when you're doing hiding stuff. Maybe we do this. I kind of like it. So it doesn't give you any armor. It does give you a point of warding. Like, the alternative is going up to Swathe, which is an extra point of armor and warding. And the Swashbuckle is when you kill an enemy, your stunt chance increases, your crit chance increases. They're both good picks for slightly different reasons. Slightly more damage. Although, I mean, the killing and then getting the crit is another way to get more damage. And armor is incredibly valuable. Well, I guess there's the one that gives you more dodge, too. That's true as a possibility. More speed. This would give you more armor. Dread Hasping gives you speed, so you can melee close better. A crap ton of armor. You lose warding, which might be fine, and does give you some dodge. You can get a lot more dodge with Ghost Strafe. That's a lot of dodge. Armor can be shredded, and it does give you more armor as well. Oh, these are all pretty good candidates. Protect good or the dodge one. Tell you what, I'll give you this one. I think dodge is percentage. I think this is like 25% chance to dodge. I think he does have a rivalry where if he crits, the other person gains crit chance. So this might be better. You know what? Let's just go for it. Okay. Craft. Create. I think Jean C needs some armor because she needs to close into melee. She's got tier 0 armor right now. I think it's a good pick. Now, I don't think I like the idea of going down the any ones that lower her speed, although she does have range. River scale, armor, warding, accuracy. Like, we can look at the final versions as well just to compare. I like the increased accuracy, which is maybe kind of her vibe. Gains dodge when isn't walling. Fast and dodgy, but I might look to set up walls with you. Tons of warding, tons of potency. Yeah, I don't think I want anything that loses speed on her. Although she does have a range and actually half decent. That's a lot of armor. Not going to deny that. The crit chance here is quite interesting. I think I kind of like the scale. Armor, warding, accuracy, and some bonus damage. Yeah, let's give her the scale armor. Jinxie, you like the scale? Cool. All right, then it is you. Let's get you kitted out here. Actually, do I want to go up to level 2? Okay, it's only going to cost me 1 LP. Yeah, we're gonna go straight to tier 2. Nice, and it's great color. I like that. We don't have the material. I mean, again, we might be able to do it with legacy points. I'm wondering about just bringing up your wand here with Bad Cat Bad. Although it's not giving you extra potency. The staff's more potency based because I don't think you do that much spell damage. It's mostly potency for your interfusions. Although, maybe spell damage might work with your Flame Breath, which doesn't come up very often because we're having a hard time getting to range. And I'm worried that if you get a second hand lit on fire, then you won't have a staff slot anyway. Maybe it's not worth it. Not spending 5 LP over here. Well, this is going to last through the entire campaign right now, regardless. I guess I could do Alona's as well, but... No, yeah, I literally don't know if this is going to help you. I might just wait. Yeah, firearm, no two-hander or shield, yeah, so you can't use a staff. I think I might just... It says spell damage is infusion damage, does it? Oh, extra damage dealt by interfusion abilities. Oh, I thought just potency did it. Okay, then never mind. We'll totally do this then. Here, we'll spend 1 LP and we'll get to level 3. Why not? And yes, we don't have to trade the arm, so we may not, but in any case, we're well set. Okay, that looks good. Some storms batter compromise into combative our neighbors. Grudges are no shelter in bitter weather. The rains have been falling for a full week with brief interludes of tense massing clouds and dripping benches. Mountain snows melted and water roared from the heights. The seas whirled and wrung at the shores, flung waves ever further. Rivers conquered their banks and marched wider. Valleys turned to huge brackish lakes. Lowland woods and the dams of dry times were swept away as creatures of all shapes and kinds sought escape from churning floods. You think our ulstrix poisoned the weather? After all this time? Why? How? With what? There's no rational explanation for this confluence of catastrophes. Ooh, it's good phrasing. But nothing's ever made sense about this. But, oh, someone's at the door. The strange party of visitors begs a fire. They appear to be on edge, here in a common dwelling, and also very soggy. Arnon, you know we're dangerous, right? Why are you here? The haggard man behind the horns, calling himself Arnon, takes a long breath and turns to address Gloomy Moron and the rest. Ask my wife. Ask my wife. She sent me. Can you believe that? At my advanced age? I grew up here in Onurenfold, you know? It looks different. His two underlings shift and resettle their garments as they dry out. Must be about the flooding. Yeah? You know why the... No, everyone knows. It's those tentaclasts, the Gorgons, that bring ruin on us all. Which Gorgons? They're blue. That checks out. But I mean, who's there? The Gorgons are flooding the world. They've set it in motion and it can't be stopped, almost. How? None of this should be possible. I mean, the rain, the melt, the sea. You're right, it shouldn't be. The Great Balance should be unassailable. But somehow they've thrown it over. So the torrents fall, the seas thrash, the soil seeps back down our warrens. It is Ulstrix. I knew it would be. Ulstrich? No, it's the Gorgons, I'm saying. The beasts have our warren hemmed in. My wife's inside, dry and warm. You need to talk to her. Hemmed in, but you slipped by them. It's why it had to be me. I'm a master at looping the light. I tend to be missed. You must think we're idiots, is that it? Huh? Why? I'm Arnon. I'm nice. He certainly gives us an option, a strange one, but the weather of these floods, what else can we go on? If you want to watch the world sink beneath a rising sea, watch all land things perish, then you're exactly where you need to be. But if you see sense... Arnon thuds a lump of soaked fabric on the table. Here's, it's wet. I mean, it's a map. Sorry, it's all dry and wrinkly. It'll dry all wrinkly. Follow the map. Come to our ward. There, learn for yourselves how you can deflect this drowning doom and these lands all save. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra card in every battle. Okay. A tile will flood in 100 days with no indication of how to slow that down. You never finish clearing these tiles, which you can do now. We got to meet Arnon at Din's Lurk. Oh, we've got another recruitable over there. It's not telling us we have to destroy anything specifically right now. My proposal is that we rush meeting Arnon. Oh, these tiles are floody. Provides no resources, slows down travel. Okay. Oh, we're a little scattered right now. If we were going to go over here... Yeah, we can go directly through there. Okay. And then we'll have to carve a mountain path. Or what we do is we go here... are we going to have to bridge? No, maybe not. Okay, maybe here to there to there. And then we can pick up an extra recruit on the way. All right, that seems like an okay idea. Oh yeah, and we have an extra person. Can we rename Alona? Yes, we can. Good, good, good. Manage reward request. Name in game. It's Simsies. Simsies. And actually, does it in here describe who your parents are? Oh, relationships maybe? There we go. Yes. Perfect. So there's a parental relationship here. Got your back. Plus 10 block when walling with Gloomy Moron. Oh, so they wall better. That's interesting. I really like that. Okay. So... who do we leave behind? I mean, Simsies is literally there right now. Well, no, 5 days away. I mean, these get here quicker. And then a couple of hunters for the faster scooting. Now, oh, no. I didn't want you to move. Bad Cat Bad. I still need to issue you some sort of command here. Which, I think there's no reason not to get Bad Cat Bad to just gather here. But do you have an action? Sort of looked like you had an action. But you don't really. Go. Okay. Under the setting sun, the profile of Rocky Hills catches Signet's eye. You think something's up there? One way to know for sure. Upon the hill's summit, nothing's waiting for them. Look at all the gray hair they've got. It's a decent view, at least. Look, you can see the salt road. Then it begins. A thrumming. It grows louder and louder until the stone underfoot shatters and shakes. It grows louder until it's a mighty growl, clamorous, thundering. And then it resolves. A voice.
I am the one.
The voice of a carnivore, cunning and crooning, warning them to run, promising to give chase.
The one you have hunted so long. Through darks and whims. You have hunted so long for me, and for a sisterhood that should be yours. Do you know my name?
A name?
It was a gift I gave to your ancestors. They walked my myth over green field and fallow, to the curves and corners of being they walked. Do you know my name?
How? How would I? Oh my god, this is going to kill my throat doing this voice.
A blessing earned through ancient service, an oath written in steps and trails, and sealed with a name. You only need to know it. I'll ask you once more. Do you know my name?
Lokias! Signy surprises herself. It's not something she does often. She's unsure how the name came to her, but she's sure it's right.
Yes, I am Lokias, your wolf god, and now you may take my oath. Abandon your humanity, my dear girl,
and be blessed as wolfkind. Dude! So option 1, it feels like coming home. Transformation. Or Gloomy Moron says, oaths, don't be flapping fools, Signy. Or Semsi says, it's been a while, wolf god. Wolf god. I mean, we got to go for it, right? We got to do it. Signy, you want to be a wolf? A big ol' wolf? Werewolf me for sure, Signy says in the Twitch chat. Let's do it! I hope this doesn't interfere with your ability to range attack. We might be bricking your character. We'll find out. Signy kneels, and beneath her a green light pool. Dandelions rise yellow out of the sparse, wind-scraped dirt. They grow old and white, throw their seeds, then wilt to nothing. The god rock she kneels upon hums. It cracks somewhere inside. A tremendous odor overcomes her, of the deepest, oldest, wolfiest breath. Signy? Wow, that is a big wolf head. Okay. +2 retirement age. Okay. Wolf touched. Accepted the blessings of wolf god. Wolfhead, Blessing of Lokias, allows Signy to smell the wind and taste prey. As a swift action, you can melee bite. Okay, it's cool that it's a swift action. I don't know that it's going to come up much since you're really optimized for ranged combat, but it's neat. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Anyone, and I think it's Mystics, can build faster. Actually, I don't know if our production matters since this is the last one. None of these do spell thread. The hides and fabric is even. Okay, just do this. I don't know if this matters. Oh, none of these get a boost. Yeah, this is the final chapter, I think, so I don't know if we care about resources. Does anyone know? We're going to pick up a recruit. And then Bad Cat, who's on their way over here. You're going to start setting this up. All right. Yep, we'll spend the legacy points. Get an extra recruit. And then Willward ran headlong into the Gorgons, pitchfork whirling like a windmill. It would have been hilarious if it wasn't... Hey, don't get me wrong. I was worried about you. I could tell. You ran off and yelled, oh no, they're going to eat Nilward in a very supportive fashion. How many were there? 2, maybe 3? So more like 6 or 7, counting the ones you couldn't see. Don't get me wrong either, I admire your courage. But you know what they say, you can't flank a Drauven with 1 warrior. Is that what they say? Or like, it goes without saying. Well then. I can pack up and join you as soon as tomorrow. Just like that. Great, I like your style. What's your specialty? All right, we're going to pick a name for this person. It's Parduk! Parduk, the supplier of sushi. What class would you like, Parduk? We have a pretty good balance right now. We can basically take anything. My first instinct might be warrior just because they do retire early and Vath might not be around that long. Parduk says they want to be a fishmonger. I don't know what class that maps to. Carrot says they want to be a party member and die. I might give you warrior then. We'll see. We could give you a spear because it would sort of look like a fishing rod, right? Or a hunter as a type of a fish hunter. Parduk says warrior. Okay. Okay, so yeah, y'all need to help equip Parduk. Shield shear. Oh, this is actually quite good. Swift action shred armor is nice. Or, oh, we could do the vigilance build for super long range reaction strikes. Or this is 2 reaction strikes per turn. Which, without something like Paladin or the Sentinel, might not be that great. I do like Stalwart as a toggle, but maybe we just grab Shield Spear here. I don't think I want to spend my last 2 LP to reroll. Shield Shear's pretty good for stripping away armor. Or, because you don't have any armor right now, maybe you will need Stalwart to not die. Build you super tanky. It's an interesting idea. I think none of them are super duper impressive as is, but all pretty decent. I think I'm going to give you Stalwart to not die. All right. So you've been recruited. What we're going to do is we're going to send a scooting party over here. We're going to send the 2 hunters because they work at it the fastest. But because it's a infested area, if there's only 2, they can still get ambushed. So I'll send Nilward, which I'm going to have to rename in just a second, over there as well. And then over here, we're going to send those guys to do that. And yeah, let's rename you. Customize? Customize. Perfect. Oh, I already... Yeah, okay. Well. Parduk. Okay. Little red-headed warrior. All right. Sorted. Go. Okay, dismiss. Now, what I want to do is send more people. I can't do a gather, which is interesting. Oh, right, over here. Bath and Bad Cat. Head over there. And this is not infested. So I'm just going to send Simsies and Gene C. We're currently unoccupied. I'm going to send you over here as a duo. Dappercliff's revealed. All right, we're going to assault here with these 3. So we're bringing Parduk, who's new, for a little bit of early easy XP, while supported by 4 fairly experienced people. I think this is a fine way to go about things. The rain hasn't let up much through the spring. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk and dead mice float in flooded fields. People are moving towards the mountains. Going by Arden's map, we're nearly there. This won't be our last fight. Now is when we find out whether our gamble makes us fools. I've heard it said that to cut a noose is to gain a dangerous friend. In my experience, I've never had the chance to test that. This whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. Scraw! Might take Vigilance, but Sentinel's best warrior build. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, kill all enemies. Starting with potentially a Geist over here. There's an interfused target. It's not ideal. Vath could close into melee here. I think that's a fine start. The reason you can close into melee is because you have Zealous Leap. Try to do a little bit of an angle. It might set up a flank. Okay, this is going to do a knockback. Signy. Oh, we could have also started with the hunters and set up for poison. Okay, you can't shoot from there. Lumi, out of curiosity, could you shoot where you are? No, you'd still have to move forward. Oh, you can't shoot at all anymore. That's true. Okay. I don't know if this is going to open up a flank, but we're going to try. I'm going to move Signy to here. Shoot. And then Vaf. Nah, no flank. And not quite a kill unless you stunt, which is 21% chance. Gloomy. Dread Harvest. Okay, they're going to die to poison. Although I'm not convinced that my other characters can do much anyway. You have vision. Oh, you do. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize they get yoinked. That actually opens up a yoink from the Bogmore because they've got their weird yoink tongue. Yeah, you didn't need to attack, which is interesting. I might just move you here. Again, the Geist is poisons. They're dead. Show me the... Yeah, you are poisoned. I don't know why sometimes the tooltips don't work. Okay, I'm going to move Vaf out here, which he's got Paladin, so that will put him in Guardian mode. Not that I'm sure it's going to make a difference in this particular scenario. I'm going to put Parduk adjacent to Gloomy Moron so they can wall with each other. But Bogmore might try to tongue someone. Oh, hello, Gorgon. And a bunch more raccoons. Okay. There's a lot of dudes! Oh yeah, the raccoons come in pairs now. Actually, the rows may as well. I hate the armor shred. That feels bad. Wildgrass is still there, and it does ridiculously good damage. Now that would end your turn. Let's do a free interfuse first. Or a 10 damage discus. Oh yeah, because we gave you spell damage. Hold on, can I discus? Yes! This Bogmore I don't think is poison, no. So let's do this. And a stunt. The double kill. Oh, Bad Cat bad. Bad Cat good. So Vaf's got some options. Let's wait on that. Signy, you're going to have some range issues. If I move up here, I could get a nice double quelling... Oh yeah, there it is. Double quelling moss. That's a fair amount of poison. However, if I just shot... Oh, I actually don't have a chance to kill them. Okay, then this is fine. Now, we have to hit them each for 7. Gloomy, you could also do this, which is just going to add 1 extra stack of poison, which isn't enough for anything. If I move Parduk over here, I feel like they just die. That's 3 raccoons worth of range damage. I can move you over here, Stalwart. You know what? You might still die. You might die, but that's a price I'm willing to pay. Get your +3 armor. Go and hit one of these guys. 100% chance to hit. They got 3 hit points. They're going to die to the poison. So that's going to be fine. I'm going to move to here. I'll set up a wall with Parduk, which might make Gloomy Moron slightly vulnerable. Probably it's fine. What could possibly go wrong? You hit this one, which we didn't need to do all that, but it's there. Thornfang. Once per turn, Gloomy Moron is refunded an action point after a melee kill. Ew! Why don't you just stealth? I mean, I could drop a Quelling Moss, but it's kind of pointless to me. Why don't you just Silk Step to here? That thing's already dead. Unfortunately, Vaff isn't going to be able to get in to do a melee attack. And the Guardian's not going to matter. Because these guys are ranged. Although, I'm not sure if they like to... I don't know if they can attack while in melee. If I just park Vaff here, they might want to move away. In which case, maybe we get a Guardian attack off? I mean, I may as well. There's nothing else for me to do with Vaff. I could move here. Maybe the Gorgon moves up to do a melee. The Gorgon's melee attack is much stronger than its Toxin. So if I just do this, the Gorgon might decide to melee Vaff. All right, let's do it. There it is. Okay. Oh, and he got knocked back, which meant he couldn't melee Vaff. Oh no, he still does. Oh, he can do the spit and that. Parduk, survive! Survive! Okay, we go. We split the damage up a little bit. Oh man. I don't think anything's in range for Discus. Although I could shoot at one of these. Wait a minute. Would just this Discus off the hides and then hit 2? Ricochet to another nearby enemy, dealing half damage. Oh no, I think it'll hit one of them, we just don't know which. I think that's what this is representing. I think the best thing to do, first of all, with Bad Cat. Oh! I can do this, then withdraw, then imbue, but then I won't have anything. Shite. Okay, I think move up is the thing to do. Maybe I do need the +1 infusion. It doesn't come up very often. I don't think Arch is, well, first of all, we don't have the range and it doesn't do anything. Alright, at least that gets us a kill. Okay. You're going to be 1 shy damage-wise. We might be able to do something better. I wonder... Can you... No. You're not going to be able to generate a flank based on the defensive attack. Okay, and fair enough. Parduk. Oh, I think Parduk is pinned. At least you're still stalwarting. That's good. Gloomy Moron... Okay, you could melee if you come over here. And then I think we'll use Signy to shoot the Gorgon, maybe. Yep, Dread Harvest. Ah! No kill and no action refund. Son of a... Okay. We're going to move Signy to here. Just going to ignore armor. And which won't be enough to get a kill there. Okay, tell you what I'm going to do. First I'm going to do is I'm going to attack with Vaff. From here. Setting up for a flank. If he stunts as well, then the Gorgon just dies. Okay. But now Signy's got a 100% chance to hit on the flank, finishing off the Gorgon. Parduk's got nothing. They can't move because they're pinned. So... Guardian end turn. Trying not to get shot too much by the raccoons. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Oh, Vaff can double attack. I forgot. Melee attacks only cost Vaff. So if he doesn't have to move, he can attack twice. That would have been more efficient. I could have just hit him twice in place. I forgot about that. It's been a week. Oh yeah, you're still interfused with 2 things. Yeah, which... Yeah, that's not going to do it. I can drop one of you for free. Withdraw. Drop one of you for free. And then it'll cost me my last action to infuse with the last one. Which won't really matter much. But oh well. And you're too far away. That's fine. Gloomy Moron. Whack. Bonus action. Not just once per combat, right? It's once per turn. Yeah, Thornfang. Oh man, you're a death machine now. Like this. Hey. All right. Not too shabby. Silverbark Cloak, +5 block. Who would look best with a cloak? And who needs more block? Again, I'm thinking mostly melee. Could be Gloomy. I think I'm going to give it to Gene C. They'll look quite cool. Oh, doesn't match your colors though, Gloomy. You're more purple, although your haze is bluish, but your armor is purple. Genesi could get a blue and gold. I mean, maybe it's supposed to be a bronze kind of thing. Parduk, they're young and squishy. I think I want to give it to Genesi. Oh, it recolor. Is it recoloring to green? Does it automatically match? Yeah, see, no, I don't like this. The purple and blue, no, it's no good. That's still purple, but Genesi, it turns green. And looks awesome. Done. May not be done fighting. Arden emerges rather suddenly from a damp shadow, standing before a root-framed tunnel. So you made it. You doubted we would? The old deepest leads them into the dark. The earth walls are slimy and black. Streams of water slosh on either side of a hastily heaped gravel path. Clods plop from the ceiling. Support beams have clearly been rushed in place. Don't take any offward tunnel. They've been falling in. Deeper in, earth walls give way to granite. The warren rots. The flowing water follows carven channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end. When will you abandon this place? Oh no, we can't. You want breakfast? It's mid-afternoon. Ah, but we're not chained to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever. Hey, breakfast for dinner, baby. It's the best. Look how shocked they are. Arnon shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through. To the other side. Here they are, dear. The badger and the brute, and more to follow. Blah. Well, did you offer them grum? Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old grum, I keep saying. How are we supposed to act, Vafbev? Deep? Oh, aye, adventurers. This is some drunk I know. Yes, I'm Velda. It's said I was born in the basin of a dried caldera to spirits of the salt and rock. Does get said a lot, but not actually true. Right, technically it's false. You two are married to each other? We're mostly married. In times of strife, it's nice. Let's stay on course. The reason we're here, Vafbev. Can they help us? The brute speaks reasoned language. You came because you must defeat the Gorgons, is that right? We were told you knew how. I know what the Gorgons did. Their leader, I learned of him, Ulstrix. Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush. Looks like shroomy gruel with some kind of green gold dressing. Ulstrich? We know the name well enough. Yes, Ulstrix raised a great number of his brethren, and they went to the valley of god-beast Moatona. And of that great god-beast, they made pewter. Velda gazes on all attending from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. A scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes his meal, pulls at his beard, and wipes it on his cowl. Ooh. Moatona. Moatona is an ancient one, a keeper of balance. The unassailable balance of Moatona keeps all opposing forces of this world in harmony. And because Moatona is dead, that throws off the weather, and the seas, and the peaks. All will turn into a big blue Gorgon soup. Us, the carrots and beans, and you, the onions. So that's why Ulstrix needed his army, to slay a god, and the spear. Oh yeah, the spear that we failed to get. What role has that played in his Gorgon crusade? What matters is this, Moatona cannot die, she's petrified. The reason I called you here is that I've been hoarding a certain restorative spirit, distilled from the roots of the extinct bullflax flower. I call it root beer. All right, we've just reached peak. I mean, this is just jumping the shark. We know it's all downhill from here, baby. Root beer. Medicine? I love root beer. My root beer should be able to restore the great Moatona, if you can get it to her. My brewing goddess, Velda. Well, assuming that's all true, why us? Don't you have your own lackeys? The deep down sum of it is, we're afraid, so our people are made frail. Water's the worst doom. The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless, and so too are his hordes. We are too old, slow, I'm scared to die. The Gorgons aren't going to let us do this thing, are they? And do we know where to go, and are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything? The badger grows quite asky, but I'll answer all your questions. Over breakfast, I'm still hungry. It's salty warm. Velda's true to her word, and as Arnon serves up bowls of grum, she draws a serviceable map upon the walls in pale chalk. The food is surprisingly good. Lastly, Velda hands over her healing ale, a single sealed earthenware bottle. Soon they're on their way again. They carry the hopes of all the land and its creatures in one fragile bottle. True Gorgon. New card is added. Deck is more dangerous now. Okay. Tile will flood 98 days. Confront Ulstrix. Over here? Yep. Okay. I might be wrong, but I think this is the end of the campaign after this. So I'm thinking I'm not going to secure more sites. I'm just going to work my way over here. No matter what, we have to build a river connection somewhere. Either have to build it here, or explore here and then build it. For the sake of argument, this is more central, so we're going to go here. Let's go. Campaign characters can legacy new campaigns, something like that. This is true, yes. Gorgons of great numbers move to invade your lands. Okay, so incursion, okay, is going to go from here to Mournpost. So change of plans. And I think we can group up everyone here. Now, first, what we're going to do is we're going to prepare defenses. We're going to try to get to level 3. And we're going to yoink these 5 to start building defenses. I didn't realize there was an infestation here. There wasn't before. Oh, I should have maybe canceled some things. I'm worried these guys are going to get ambushed. So I'm going to gather you two over here as well. So everyone's going to get in this location. 2 of us are idle. The rest of us are building defenses. That's fine. Level 2. I don't think we're going to get to level 3 this time. Nope. Okay. It's going to be a big one. But we're going to have everyone. It's great. The one exception to the 5 party member rule. The Gorgons have come. Rotten odors roil, thick as steam. An ululating animal moan is born in the air. It grows and grows with the thunder of mismatched feet. How should the defenders respond? You look ready to run, Vaff Baff. Best chance this time is charge in the battle, take the fight to them. So we're not going to do the stealth start this time. Let's do this way. Charge! The great cry they share, the strength of standing side by side, fills them with defiant courage. They charge. All heroes +1 speed, all heroes +2 damage / potency for the first 3 turns of combat. Okie dokie. Ooh, Stagron. We fought you before. I don't know that we have. Kill on enemies. More are coming. Hey, Mally! And Hada? Try not to die. How about that? That's your pro tip there. All right, Hada. I'm going to move you up here to give us a little bit of vision. Okay, there's the Stagron. 15 health. Antler's melee. It's got Call the Stag Lord. Once per combat as a swift action, call 3 rows to join the battle. Okay, only once per combat. Leave corruption. Now. Okay, so you can be hit by multiple arrows. So if I go here, there's a chance you die. That's something I don't think I was aware of. We could roll enough damage on Stagron to kill them in one shot here. We didn't, which is unfortunate. Ah, that sucks. As I say, but we should be able to set up with someone else. So Gene C, there we go. Or Signy, move here. You're going to take the shot on the Stagron from this position. If you hit, you kill it. You could kill it by poisoning it, but I don't think we've got the range, no. So just take the shot. There you go. Okay, before this guy summons, amazing. Now we still have this big dude here. Is he the one with the charge? Oh no, he makes people explode. Oh, he does have crush. He can move through scenery, so that's a whole thing. Mally here may have to eat a hit for us. I don't know. Gloomy Moron's kind of an odd position with the defenses here. Yeah, he doesn't actually have anything he can do. If we go here, I'm not even sure he can Quelling Moss these row. I think that might be too far. I don't know what the range is. I don't know what the range is, but I think it might be 4. I don't think it can reach. Yeah, Gloomy, you can move in Silk Step, which might be exactly what we do. You can even Silk Step to the other side of these defenses. That might be a little risky, because if this guy moves over, you might get spotted. You could move here, and you could just Silk Step to there, which would be fine. That may be your whole turn, which isn't great. But I think kind of has to do... yeah, maybe we can just poison this guy. There we go. Barely, but it'll get there. Oh! Oh, and we got the extra potency, so it will do 2. Okay, I like it. And then you can still Silk Step to maybe set up... Because presumably this guy's going to charge forward. I'm going to Silk Step to right here. Because I'm hoping he charges maybe towards Mally here. I mean, poor Mally, but deal with it. Actually, I can put Vath here. And he can just Guardian set up. Actually, he could move here, Zealous Leap over. Do I like that? I think I do. And... Oh, you can even set up a flank attack. And you can flank as well. That's interesting. Oh, the damage increase, or the range increases with potency. Shit, that's really good. I'm not going to go here. I'm just going to go here. Okay, I was a little concerned about that. Slam this guy. Harduk really doesn't have a move. I suppose I could come here and Guardian in case these guys come, but I think it might just be better to, like, double move to here. Set up a little wall and wait. Bad Cat, I think we are going to move up to kind of your limit. That's not Bad Cat. This is Simsies. Okay, still fine. You're going to do this, and you're going to discus these guys. Okay, hit this one, and hopefully bounce to this one. Perfect. Double kill. Wait, okay, yeah. I was going to say, that one did die, right? Alright, Bad Cat. Now I'm going to select you. Move to here. Set up a little wall, which might pay off. Yeah, I can't arches this guy, which is fine. But we can Wild Grasp him and pin him. Which seems like an excellent idea. And it's a flank attack. 100% chance to hit. Moves you. Oh, yeah, yoinks you. I forget about that part. And pins you. And you don't have a range attack. Oh, well, yeah, you can Thundering Blood, but I think you could do that anyway. It might have even been a free action. Mally... Oh, there's a dude over here. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to send you down that way, though. Why don't you stay grouped up with everyone else? Oh, does Bartoth have 2 ticks of poison? It does have 2 ticks of poison. Uh-huh. Hello, Jeansy. I know you're not going to set up a Guardian move, but you're fairly tough. We'll just get you to wall up here, too. Deft! And no setting anyone to explode, which is great. Oh, the armor shred's pretty bad there. No one else... this other raccoon might also be able to shoot me. Wait! You could reach me and attack? Okay, these Ragers are way more mobile than I would have liked. Bath can double attack, although not do enough to get a kill. Oh, you're 100% over here? Oh, it's a flank. No, it's hard to tell, but okay, I guess I'll take the 100% chance. And then Bad Cat. Where are you in the list? Do you have a rock? Yeah, right over here. Can you reach? No, because you do get a little preview of what you can interfuse. But no, you can't reach the rock. I'm actually thinking maybe I should Splinter Blast the barricade, which would blow it up. I'd want to move Vath out of the way if I was doing this. But I've got my whirl set up and everything. I could whirl to here and then slam this guy again. Okay. Just because Splinter Blasting us would open this up for us. It's not helping us out defensively, I'm going to suggest. So Bad Cat's going to interfuse with this. And then Splinter Blast. Really? Oh, shite. And Vaff doesn't have a free move. Oh, that's... I really thought that would work. Okay, well then I can Wild Grasp instead. And pull a little bit of danger away from Vaff. Oh, stunt killed. Excellent. Okay. I was just thinking pull him away and pin him. I remembered that it pulled this time. And it turns out to not be required. I don't think it matters who we go with here. Okay, there'll be more stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do this just to mostly move Gene C forward. She's got reach, but this was fine. Oh, might one-shot. Did. Okay, that opens up more flexibility with everyone else. Harduke. Move to here, setting up a wall with Gene C, and then going to Guardian mode. In case anything spawns and instantly attacks. Signy, I think you're just going to move and then go invis. And be in a good position to set up some flank attacks. You'll just double move to here. Oh, you're the meleeer. Double move to here. And range person. Honestly, I don't know if they'll move and attack when they spawn in. Maybe I'll do this. I'll split the difference so I can keep a wall. All right. Let's get this up there, but it won't reach. Do there and do some bouncing, not very helpful. You've still got interfuse left over. I move you to here. Oh, is that the one you're already interfused with? Or someone is already interfused with that. Okay. Honestly, I'm just wondering about attacking the barricade. Oh, it's got tons of hit points. It's just these two. Gloomy's still in an awkward spot. You're already stealth, because otherwise I could go here and jump across to stealth. Yeah, Gloomy... Well, you're stealth, so I think I'm going to take a long walk around this way. I'm not pleased. I feel like there's probably an extra action I could have snuck in here. There's nothing you can do. I'm not going to interfuse anything that's behind me. Tell you what, attack this kind of pointlessly, but what the heck. The armor shred's annoying. Oh, okay, I didn't expect that. Ooh, that's a lot more bad guys. Oh, and that have entered an interesting way. Staff, since it doesn't take an action, let's a volley of arrows. And yeah, let's really focus the damage on that one. Oh, that is terribly bad. That is really quite poor. Okay, let me wait on you a second here. Gloomy could... could move up and Quelling Moss, but that leaves you in a bad place. It's really a shame you don't have a range attack. I won't kill them, that will end the turn. Okay, if this hits, it kills the raccoon, and it's pretty good to get the finishings. Okay, if I knew it was a stunt, then I might have done things a little differently. Oh, actually, Haida, hit this guy. Vaf, I'm just going to get you to Zealous Leap for free to here. You're actually pretty badly hurt. Maybe I should back you up. Although I'm not sure there's a way for you to not be hit by the raccoon. And the stag, he's got good movement, but if I move, can't reach me. Okay, I'm going to Zealous Leap to here, which opens up a double attack. Okay, I got my whirl as well. But I'm just thinking about attacking the barricade. Or I guess I could Guardian. Although I don't think anything can reach me. So nothing spawned there, which is annoying. So we can shoot this guy. Oh, if we hit, we kill him. Ah! We need him to die because he's going to summon 3 dudes. Dang it. Oh, did Hada already move? Oh, okay. Let me wall with Signy. Barrage, range 5. Bonfire, 7 magic damage. Oh, that'll be the way to do it. Link with the bonfire. Steel fire, landing it here. I mean, you still have too many hit points. I forget you get the elementalist thing, too. Oh, gloomy. All right, I'm gonna move next to Vath. Or I could just move here, like, with the expectation I'm gonna try to move somewhere where no one's gonna walk adjacent to Gloomy, and therefore not reveal his stealth. And I think if I go here, I don't think anyone's gonna walk next to Gloomy. But he might be too far to get any attacks. Like, I just expect if I go here, people will come that way. Although the raccoons are gonna linger back. You know, if I go over here, I can probably hit the raccoon next turn. Okay. And then Gene C. I'm going to do this, and honestly, if we can bait some attacks towards Gene C and take a little bit of action off of Vaf, that would be okay. Or even Mally here. Vaf still has an action. And I was thinking of smashing the barricade. I could just Guardian. I'm honestly not sure. I don't think anything's going to reach you for a Guardian. So I'm just going to go and smash the barricade. Did my fire attack miss? Did I use the wrong thing? That's annoying. I dodged. I was looking in the queue at like the message list and I didn't spot it, but I just didn't spot it. It's not that it wasn't there. Okay. I mean, it's pretty dicey right now. Oh, and another one of these. They're going to summon more of these rows. We need the arrows now. Although it's unlikely to kill everything. Okay, I'm going to start with Vaf here. Although, ooh, if we can set up Hada, can you shoot this Gorgon? Because you'll set up a flank move. Oh, there's all these rows here too. Still, I think this is okay. All right. Well, Vaf is still going to get the flank. 100%. We've got the whirl and things set up too. This might be a great place for a powerful quelling moss, right? And Vaf might be going down in here, but you know what? Vaf is brave and is going to keep punching. We do need this Stagron to go down. Which they will, because I think they're poisoned. So if I hit this... There we go. I think they died of poison. This is so many dudes. I've never seen this many dudes. Yeah, you're poisoned. You're already dead. You can't... you could move in here, actually. On the other hand, the rose. No, we're going to come down here. Yeah, that's fine. You'll take a point of warding cred from walking through that. Actually, are you poison 3, this row? I'm not getting a tooltip. The Stagron was I think it's 3 stacks of poison, right? So if I hit this guy, he should just die to the poison tick. Now, we could move up in arches and pin a bunch of things, which actually I think in this case is going to be important. Yeah. I'm going to do this. I'm going to arches... Yeah, I forget it's a radius. Oh my god, the lag. Whoa! It's super laggy. I don't need to... Yeah, okay. Let's go there. Jeansy, oh yeah, Jeansy, you're there. This thing is already dead. Cool, let's move to here and use your reach. There you go. Oh yeah, I forgot you got your splash damage too. Although you're hitting the thing that's already dying, so... But I guess that was all that was within range. I didn't realize we could... I forgot we could double quelling. Oh my gosh. Parduk, I'm really sorry for this. It never occurred to me that I could do this twice. The problem is Gloomy is still not great, although it is a little bit better. Okay, you know what? The AoE is going to be worthwhile here. I don't need to hit the Stagron again. Can I hit the Raccoon and everything else? Because I also think I have to stack... No, the Gorgon should have 6 ticks of poison on. Yeah, so the Gorgon's already dead. I forgot that this would be castable twice per round. It's still not great. If I'd realized this sooner, I might have done things a little differently, but... I forgot that they could double poison. I don't think I ever did it. Yeah, so he's going to call some more rows. And... Okay! Gloomy Moron shouts with 2 voices. The second echoes around his head, because of course he's possessed. Thought I was going to get a few more years out of this body. Haven't heard from you in a while. Ooh, things must be really bad. That soul of yours is about spent. Thanks for noticing. So, we could say give him a show on the way out at least. Gloomy Moron dies, dealing 7 damage to 3 nearby enemies. Or we can step back. He'd get -1 potency, -1 health for the rest of the campaign. But he would survive. Gloomy, do you want to go out in a blaze of glory? Gloomy says, I die explosively. As Gloomy Moron falls, something angry rockets out of him. It tears at the attackers with its claws and then dissolves into shadow. Hopefully not hitting things that were already going to die anyway. No! Vaf goes down! You still up? Not exactly. Don't need Jeansy fussing over me, though. Who's fussing? Look at yourself. You're clearly done. Oh, yeah? Watch this. Deal 19 damage. Probably nothing that matters, really. So I'm going to keep, in this case, I'm going to keep Vaf alive. Don't hold it against me, all right? Deal. I did not expect this fight to go this way. Otherwise, I think I would have kept everyone in this bottleneck. The overwhelming numbers... Woo! Parduk's about to go down, too. Luckily, a bunch of things are still poisoned. Oh, and we got our volley of arrows Hang on. We're going to volley of arrows this area for sure. Doesn't take an action. Depending on how it goes, could completely change our plans. It takes out 2 immediately. Splinter blast the tree. Ah, you dodged! You were going to die. Simsies. Yeah, you get the fire leash. This has got a discus, but I don't know. Range 4 from here. I think this might be a line of sight blocker, so I'm not sure we could discus from there. I could with Simsy. I could move here. Oh, that's a wild grasp. Never mind. I thought it was going to be a rock with another discus. And the fire leash doesn't have range. Zagtron, are you poisoned? No. Okay. Signy, how's your poison looking here? Because these guys... How come I'm not getting a tooltip? You're... Oh, there we go. Poison 2. You're not... Oh, no. That's poison 2 is what would happen if we'd hit you. Because I could... No, I'd have to move first. I thought I could drop some poison on these guys, which wouldn't necessarily finish anything. Alright, Gene, see, what about you? You got splash damage and shit. Okay, if you hit this Rager while you're in range of the row... Okay, I'm going to have to stand you right here. Oh, the diagonal, I'm not going to have enough range. So I have range 2 and a bit with this spear, but the diagonals cost extra. So you can see if I'm here, I'm not going to be in range of the Rager. Oh, but I can move here. There we go. I'll move here. I'll attack this Rager and splash attack the row. There we go. That's the solve. I think we got this, but I can't say it wasn't painful. Honestly, you're going to do this. Oh, you dodged, which is annoying. I think Signy might just end up going stealth. Do this. Wild Grasp. Good, the stunt for the kill, because it wasn't going to be enough. That's good. That's real good RNG. Shoot one of these rows. Nope. Better part of valor. I've had too many people die. Silk Step. Oh, Parduk's still got actions. Well, well, well. Set up a little wall. You're down to 1 hit point, but what are you going to do? Oh, Untouchable! Yes, it paid off! Hey! Oh, yeah, thank you for not attacking Parduk. Since he's getting pretty low. Thank you for not attacking Parduk. Okay, I think because this is isolated, I think this is going to be a perfectly fine grab. Okay. If you hit, it dies. Good.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Whiskey and chocolate. Who dat?
If you had to pick one game to play forever and only that game, which one? Rimworld, Civ? or another?
It's hard to say. I've always said when comparing RimWorld to Dwarf Fortress, I always said RimWorld would be a good forever game. With the expansions, especially Ideology, adding a lot of replay value, and the modding, that's huge. Civ being in the play is tough. It's tough. It might just be RimWorld. I know it seems crazy, but it might be that. Okay, if you hit, this thing is dead because of the poison tick. There you go. Okay, so that seems fine. So now I'm going to wild grass the row. Oh, actually, it does put you adjacent to Signy, which is non-ideal, but fine. It's probably still going to die. There we go. We'll set up a flank attack, kill you off. The Rager's already dead. This better be the end of it. Wah! Damn, that was tough. Damn, that was tough. Moving more on fell in battle at John Fields. What a waste. What is best? We shall construct a tomb to commemorate his story. +2 legacy point after building a tomb, or let bury him quietly near his family. Will be forgotten. +2 at end of chapter. No, let's add Gloomy Moron to our legacy, for sure! Whoopoo! Do we have to build it? Maybe we have to go through the effort of building it, but still. Gloomy Moron deserves to be remembered. That's my first legacy character. Build Gloomy Moron's tomb. Oh, you know we're doing it. Oh, only 2 people can work on it. Vast Main is going to take some time. I mean, we can have a couple people who are maybe the most injured spend some time here. And then we're going to work towards our goal here. We're going to send a scout with everyone else. Scout this section. Oh, wife and kid. We could have... That's true. Well. Oh, I think... That's it. That's done. There's the tomb. Bed of Gloomy Moron. Wow. Okay, we're still injured, so I don't want to jump into a fight immediately. I might just go and scout another tile here, just to have something to do. Vaf's return to action. Cool. I'm just going to get you to gather over here, Vaf. Okay. I think... Okay, we got to build a bridge, right? And then I think we're going to wrap up the campaign. We're going to go over stream, and we started early, so it's going to be a long day. But I'm going to come across here. Bath. Gene C. Bad Cat. Signy. And I hate that we don't have Gloomy. I think I'm going to bring Parduk. So I'm just going to back up Simsy here so that you're not in the area where you could get ambushed. I don't know what the ambush mechanics work like, but I've seen it happen. I don't know if you have to be active or it's just calculated when you enter. Let's cancel... Maybe not. I don't know. Does ending the chapter with legacy points matter? Maybe it lets you legacies more people. But I'm just thinking, like, we're probably going to face these two in the final fight, so I'm going to get rid of the extra health. I don't know what... I've never finished a chapter before. I have no idea. Keep the LPs, said Black. Yeah, maybe I should have. Maybe there's a benefit to doing it. All right. Assault. Actually, can I weaken this? Yeah, I can do a patrol. Oh, wait, no. This doesn't have the +1 strength indicator. This one, you see here, it's strength 6, +1 from infested tile. So it's actually a 5, getting a +1. This one, I think, is a fixed 6, and there's no way around it. Okay. Let's do this. You can only see one more car per 10 LP. Oh. Well, I had 8. Maybe I would have gotten 2 more over here. Hillside Cave serves their final campsite. I always thought I'd die alone, but I'm proud I'll die among you, Gorgon Slayers. Be sure of your gear. This is the last sleep. We'll be prepared. Do we get another crafting? Oh, maybe that's the purpose of going and setting up the sites. Even on the final chapter, you get one more resource generation. Oh. Okay, that's pretty big deal, which I didn't realize. Oh, we need 10 LP over there, but I can craft the next level. It's only +1 damage, +1 stunt. Alternatively, Vaf's armor, which is... Oh, it is the 2-star one. It can, because of the art, I can't really see the second star. I thought he was on 1-star armor, but that is not the case. You know, this is archer clad. You lose speed. Signy doesn't really need speed. It gives a shit ton of armor, a bunch of accuracy, although you lose potency, which we like her potency for her poison. Okay. Oh, is this what she currently has? Yeah, so we could just level her up for what she's got to the next version for more potency. It's quite a lot. It's the LP, but that might be okay. Meanwhile, Parduk, yeah, that's not a bad case, especially since you don't have an offhand. Maybe you should get a shield. These all the same, right? Except for their look. Maybe we keep you one-hander and a shield. Just always reduces damage by 1 is actually really nice. It's not armor that can be stripped off. Speed, armor, dodge when he isn't walling. I don't know, we might be looking to do the wall. I might just give you the ocean scale as well. You don't have a little hop, though, in the free battle move. When he isn't walling. Sometimes he probably is going to be walling. I mean, it's fine. Then we just don't get this 15 dodge. This gives you considerably more speed. Yeah, all the higher tier warrior armor drops speed, except for the Scoth armor. Maybe I'll just give you this. Since you don't have the hop. I think that might be all for upgrades without spending legacy points, but this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, you can't do the weapon upgrade. Signy, to get to a level 3. We could get you a level 3 bow. If it takes 10 LP, unless the LP carries over from campaign to campaign, I don't know. You know what? I just want to win. Let's give Signy a level 3 bow. Done. Alright, let's just go. The Valley of the God Beasts, Moatona. We knew we were set up for an unwinnable fight. Even in the relentless rain, it was a beautiful place to die. Baff, we don't have a chance. We have a chance, don't we? Not just winning, but surviving? The thing to remember is that life itself is meaningful. Lose a battle, keep a life, there's always tomorrow. Even today, I'll say that. That's not a good answer. Remember, down to the last survivor. More important than living out the day is restoring this being, this Moatona. The end of everything. Clear path climbs the hill ahead of them. To whatever awaits. Alright. I have not seen these final battles. I have no idea what's involved here. Approach Moatona. Well, why don't we just start with a healthy dose of poison? fact, that was so nice, maybe we should just do it twice. Cone of Fire. You know, I wonder. We haven't had a chance to Cone of Fire yet. And you dodged. That's annoying. Okay, these two are already dead. Oh. Okay, then you took some damage from something else. I'm a little confused, but I'll take it. These two are already dead. Yeah, I don't think we can get there. For the Geist. Although, the Geist is pure melee. If I just move here, the Geist will enter combat with Vaff almost assuredly. I suppose he might go this way. I guess I could use the Zed Asleep. I need to start one tile away from him. Let's say I end up here. Oh, the fire might spread to this tile. Okay, I'm going to go here. Okay, the raccoon's got range, but that's fine. You moved here, you're guarding, which is okay. I'm going to move Harduk to here and set up a guard. Because the Geist won't go this way. Either way, we get a little bit of an attack. He's poisoned. It's not going to take much to kill him. Genesi, same thing. Over here. Guardian. So hopefully, no matter where the Geist decides to go, he's going to die. I mean, these guys got overkilled by the fire and everything. Look at that. Ridiculous. Oh, you're going to get to do your summon? Or maybe not. Wait, did Genesi really not get to do a free attack there? Oh, well, okay. Harduk should always have the +3 armor. Yeah, I guess I could have toggled it there before the Guardian. You shouldn't always, because it cuts your speed in half. But in this case, it would have been... It was unnecessary. Because it does cut your speed in half, so you don't always want it on. It's a free action to toggle, although only the once per turn. Bad cat. Do we just want to Cone of Flame again? Well, maybe actually, but maybe first. So someone's going to have to move. Yeah, double poison isn't going to kill these guys, but double poison plus Cone of Flames will. Mr. the Duke. The Duck. I can single move you here. And does what for us? Opens you up to get shot by a raccoon. But you can sort of regenerate your armor because of the Stalwart. Okay, let's do this. It'll get you out of the way for the Quelling Moss. Let me get back to you in a second here. Nope, not Silken Step. Quelling Moss. 1. Quelling Moss. 2. Okay, and they need just a tiny little bit more damage. I want to move Bad Cat first. I don't know, but I might want to interfuse first. And yeah, all we need to do is hit these guys for like 2. There you go. And now they're dead to the poison. Zealous Sleep over these guys. Can we I don't think we can kill this raccoon from range. Although, we can limit how much damage he does with the explosion. Although, the raccoon might just want to stay at range, which is kind of interesting. I'm wondering about moving here with Vaff and then just guardianing. Or I move up, I hit him, it'll do a knockback, and it'll help to reduce the chance that we get splashed by his explosion. Oh, it's not the splash explosion, it's the other one. Oh, it's both. It's explosion and goop. Okay. All right, that is not what I was hoping to see. Oh well. All right, in this case, I will stalwart and not move very far. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have, because then I could have walled with Vaff. Oh well, we'll do that. These guys are already dead. I'm going to move here and wall with Vaff. Increases defenses a little bit. What's nice is now that I've got legacy characters, I can do the other campaign. Well, there's one other campaign that you can do out of the box. Ha! Oh, I thought it was my free attack action here. Maybe I didn't set up for that. Okay, yeah, another explosion. Okay, that explosion shit's actually really annoying. No, Vaff is going down! I think you're dead. What? Vaff. Takes a moment for Jean to understand those wounds. They aren't the kind people recover from. Vaff's been a needle in her side, a rock in her pudding, but when it comes down to it, because they've been rivals. I guess they'll make your life easier, huh? Jean gains 10 dodge for the rest of the mission. Vaff, I know you didn't really... Jean gains 3 temp HP. Rip. Truth is many-sided, razor-edged. Painful sometimes to grasp. Jean doesn't wish this on Vaff, no matter how irritated she got. So why does she feel guilty standing here, silent, not shedding a tear? Maybe in time she'll understand and come to terms with it, but she'll need to survive this battle first. Damn. Yeah, I thought the explosion was just the goop. That it changed the calculus in a very poor way. I kind of want to kill this raccoon while he's away here. The fact that the discus doesn't reach any of these things is kind of poor. If I move here, I can interfuse with this and then discus a bunch of these things. On the other hand, Signy... What kind of Quelling Moss setup can we do here? It would hit Parduk, which is less than ideal, but Parduk hasn't moved yet. There's also single target. Interfuse with this rock. Discus from this rock to here, because this one's not getting Quelling Mossed. Good, and then hit one more, okay. So again, if we take a look at Signy, it might make more sense to shoot. Because this isn't going to lead to anything's death by itself. Gene C. I think we will do shooting. Daggeron's already done his summon, so rushing to kill him is maybe not the most critical. So what I'm wondering about is if I can move here, I could hit and then set up a flank for Gene C. Gene C would also do a little bit of splash damage, would be okay. The row's already been hit, so we can also just do... Maybe that'll be the thing. Maybe I'll move here with Parduk and then just hit the row. Well, tell you what, let's move and see. That's not guaranteed to kill, so that's no good. Whereas, if Signet just attacks here, you're guaranteed to hit and kill. Which I think is what we're going to do. Parduk, you're going to swing. And then Jeancy's going to come in here. Yeah, go for the kill and then splash damage the other. And you're untouchable now. So if the Stagron attacks you, that's going to be fine. Okay, well, you untouchable. Oh, and a dodge. That's really good. Ooh. Okay, wards are decent. I need to try to kill this raccoon. I think what I need to do... Oh, you didn't smash the thing I was... Oh, wait. Hang on. This way. There we go. I need to kill you when you're outside of explosion range. And also stop you from range attacking me a whole bunch. Oh, the explosion hits friendlies. They don't care about the goop. But that's interesting. Okay. What I'm going to do is move here with Parduk. Attack. Block's annoying. But then Genesi can strike with a flank at 100% chance, which then opens up a flank attack from Signy at 100%, and you're poisoned, you're already dead. Thank good for this for the ward, which respawns every round. I might want to move you up first. Because presumably there's going to be some other baddies. Oh, stunt. Genesi, I'm assuming you can't reach. No. Let's go here and at least see what we can see. I think it's going to be up to Signy to get a finish off here. Can you get a... No, you can't get a flank, but... Alright. Actually, I should have maybe gone for the poison. Well, the poison's not a guaranteed to land either. Okay, I mean, disable Stalwart. Enable more movement. Come over here. Being down one already is real bad. Oh, I guess I could have moved up a little bit more, as it turns out. You know what? Just stay there. It's fine. I think we're just going to wait a tick. Here, I'll move to here at least. Signy, you're going to move to here. I guess I could have done you first, and then Silk Step to here. Okay, well, we still don't know what to expect. Signy, why don't you move first, what with being stealthed and all? Is it just... We just walk through... Oh, there's the statue. Oh god, what's going to happen when I touch the statue? Do it. Signy, now's the time. Were you really around all this time? Climbing up its slick neck. Signy unseals Velda's earthen war bottle. You're just going to pour it on that thing? I don't see a pour hole. She douses the petrified head of the god beast Moatona in the spicy sweet smelling elixir. Right, the root beer. It's not working, is it? Ah, well, we're out of time. Ulstrix, he's here. Dun dun dun. I was the wandering wounded, vengeful, hateful, hurt. We all were by that point. Still, I was sad to end it in blood. Ulstrix never would have given us peace. When the first land was raised from the folds of the sea, two worlds, and he's got the spear, which I bet you we could have prevented him from having. To Ulstrix, a mighty and arrogant Gorgon hero, this was creation's mistake, and he dreamed he'd mend it. Very little has ever been known of the things that scrum and scoil beneath the roiling waters. We know the Gorgons are old, so maybe they aren't easily moved. My vanity hopes we threw him some surprises. But what victories we had weren't enough to thwart him, perhaps only incited an incensed or Gorgon ire. We failed to reach the spear of the sea hero. It became his emblem and his voice. This Gorgon heirloom, long lost to the land, Ulstrix reclaimed it. It was a sign. The time had come for the sea to swallow us again. Inspired, his Gorgon brethren together rose behind him to imputer this gentle god. And the ocean rose while the rain fell, and the ice of the world turned to melt. Whoops, I double-clicked there. Can't I go back? Oh, yeah. For a while, I'm sure he believed his dream would replace reality. The rain stops. But it won't. Hey! All right, Ulstrix is here. Mighty Lord of Gorgon, scarred and strong, hurls his underlings before him and raises himself high, prepared to fight. Oh yeah, that's a lot of underlings. Kill Ulstrix. Animals will keep coming. Where's Ulstrix? Over there. So we have to rush this guy. Shit. Oh, we all got teleported over here. Okay. I was wondering about like placement and things. Can you quelling moss from here? No. Not even sure quelling moss is the right opening move. If we're going to do it, we want to do it before people get into melee. You know what? Maybe it is. Maybe what we want to do is we want to set up a wall with our meleeers. Yeah. Go here. go here. Now, admittedly, there's some range going on, but what can you do? I guess you could double move and still Guardian. But you can't. So I'm thinking Stalwart, Guardian. Guardian. Again, we got to get to the boss. Come here and hope we have range. This actually might be okay. Breaks the stealth, but so be it. Oh, I can't hit both raccoons. Dang it. Bad cat. Yeah, move here. Interfuse. You know what? The Splinter Blast is probably okay. And it shreds armor on the Gorgon, so that'll be okay. There you go. This one raccoon is dead. The Guardian attack worked well. Your armor shredding the rock. All right, there, buddy. Pearl Beast. Oh! Okay. That was a little unexpected. Kind of wanted to bounce back here. Although, it can kill both of these. Okay, let's do that. That's good efficiency. All right. And the discus object is still up. Genesi can double tap. Okay, should be able to one-shot this. Also become untouchable, which is nice. Splash damage you, which just shredded a little armor, but that's okay. Oh no, Genesi doesn't have the I get to attack for free thing. I'm getting confused with poor old Vaff. Well, that's interesting. Can I do this and then shoot you and get a flank on both sides? No. I best shoot this raccoon then. Take it out of the picture. Oh my god, I don't think we're going to be able to get there in time. Like, great defense here. But Ulstrix has a ton of hit points. And he keeps summoning shit. I don't know, if we can just stack enough poison on him, maybe. Maybe that's going to be the plan. If I go here... Okay, I can start shooting Ulstrix from here. I mean, obviously this is insane. And yet, I feel a certain amount of desperation. Yeah, I can't Quelling Moss you. Now, see, I could Quelling Moss 3 dudes here, which is amazing efficiency. But I think we have to start applying some damage here. Oh, we stunted, which is great. It did, which, all right. And it's put in 2 stacks of poison, which is fine. Discus... It doesn't kill the Rager, which is really unfortunate. I think I'm gonna move you first. I'm gonna go over here because it might set up some other actions. Like, I might interfuse this Mossy Stone. Actually, which might be a better Discus because it'll kill that row off. Yeah. Well, let's take flank. You don't do much damage there, Parduk, unfortunately. But we can get the kill on the Gorgon. Which seems worthwhile. A little bit of splash. Genesi becomes untouchable. Yeah, you got a lot of armor, but the poison at least does ignore it. No! 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 What do you deal damage to? Probably the thing that hit you. No! Won't go down without a fight. Choke on my bones! You can kill this, but we need 15 damage against Ulstrix is what we needed. I think that was our one hope. You know, we can just try again next week. We've got the save, it auto-saves. So there's an auto-save before we go into this battle and before we lost Genesi, for example. And we have a little bit more knowledge about what's coming. It's an idea. I mean, I can disable this and just try to YOLO run over there, but we're still not going to get there in one turn. Wow. This is triggering from my PTSD from this fight a long time ago. I mean, a big part of it will just be going in with some knowledge. It might still be, like, it's still going to be insanely hard. But yeah, I think we need Vath to still be alive. And that all came down to me not recognizing what the explosion was going to do. No, I can't discuss the boss. Arches doesn't really save us here, so I'm sure stun. This is what we need, is we need one of those big stunts on the boss. Do I just run? Genesi, how far can you get? You can get ish is the answer. There we go, untouchable. A little more damage. I mean, I could go here. No, I'm going to disable Stalwart. Now, how badly does the boss melee for? You know what? If he kills someone, though... Oh, there's Ulstrix. Range 2, Hurl Beast. If he kills someone, maybe they can decide to, like, hit him for 15 or something. Run in there, Parduk. You've got this. I believe in you, buddy. No, bad cat! Her heart drums against her ribs. Her veins flow with primal fire. She hears it whisper as she did that first day when it climbed her arms and tickled her sides. It promises a swift and beautiful end. -1. Bad cat dies exploding, dealing 11 damage to one nearby enemy. I mean, you know what? Everyone's going to go down in blaze of glory this fight. She only has to let go. The flames leap like a tightly coiled spring and surround her. They blend into one and burst, raining fire on their foes. It's a shame it only hits the Rager. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen. It could. It's not, but it could. Oh my god. These last two, they're trying their all. Parduk goes down in one hit, dealing 12 damage. With nothing to hold back, Parduk fights with a ferocity none had yet seen from him. I mean, he's going to be dead in like 3 turns from poison. Jeez. Ah, you boxed me in, you assholes. God damn it. I need a stunt there. I can't believe they prevented Genesi from running up there. Okay, 100% we can do it on a restart if we don't lose Vath, because I didn't understand how the explosions work. Yeet. Uh-huh. Yo! Oh! Let me explode. Oh, -15 accuracy. I don't think you can choose to have your last person die. Defeated. Despite your sacrifices, the battle at Splint Altar ended in defeat. Yeah, you can retry from the most recent save. And we might just do that next Monday. It's partly my fault for dying. Honestly, Gloomy, you're right. I do blame you. Add heroes to legacy. Yeah, but yeah, that's what we would do. We would retry from the latest save. Here, I'm going to hit this. Okay, and then starts the battle immediately, but that's okay. The save is still there. I can do a hard save too, just to make sure. Oh, it was Rathnun, but that's okay. I can still just go back and load a little further. Basically, right over here is what we would do. Right before... Oh, this is further back than I expected. That's not what I wanted. I guess it's this one, then. Yeah, there we go. So this is the start of the final boss fight. And yeah, where we lost Gene C because of the explosion. So, we try this again next week with the extra character, hopefully still alive. Watch us do even worse. It's entirely possible. And then take that boss out. And the thing is, if we can tuck Signy into the corner here and keep her protected, and she just keeps pinging away at the boss, we'd actually be fine. She doesn't even have to do real damage. She just has to keep stacking poison. So, anyway, we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna go raid a Kiss for Luck. An extra long stream today, starting with the Path of Exile. Thank you very much, everyone who came out and hung out for this. So if you're on Twitch, we're gonna raid a Kiss for Luck. Wednesday is the next live stream where, again, we might end up doing a little Path of Exile. We might end up doing it a combo thing where we start earlier. I don't know. The current thing on Wednesday is Civilization Beyond Earth. So we'll see you then for whatever that might be. Again, over on Twitch, we're going to raid a Kiss for Luck. And I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye, everyone.